Should I get in touch with my feelings, chat? Hmm? Should I get in touch with feelings? Very great question. Should I get in touch with my feelings? Everybody talk about, awesome. You need to get in. Awesome. You need to get in touch with your awesome. You need to get in touch with your feelings. I said, you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have a conversation. Right? I'm gonna have a conversation because I'm a fair man. I'm a fair man, chat. They said, awesome. You need to get in touch with your feelings. All right, let me not laugh. So what does that mean? I'm gonna have a conversation with you, chat. Peace, appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, wipe your feet when you come in the door. What does that look like? Getting in touch with your feelings. Getting in touch. What does that look like? Let me check these beans out. Gizmo. Gizmo. Daddy's pup. Hi, Daddy's pup. What do that look like? Mm-hmm. Hi, pumpkin. Oh. Come here, Gizzy. Come here, Gizzy. Come here, Gizzy. Gizmo the pup. Gizmo. They said Daddy need to get in touch with him feelings. What do you think about that? Chat, what's going on? Appreciate I got somebody in here. Appreciate you for being here. You can be anywhere. Welcome to the Awesome and the Gizmo Show. This my daughter's father. Do my daughter's father, which is me, need to get in touch with his feelings? What do you think? You think Daddy need to? You think Daddy need to get more in touch with his feelings? You think? What do you think, Pumpkin? You think it's soft? I said I wasn't gonna do that. What do that look like? We're gonna have a conversation, all right? I'm gonna actually be open to a conversation. Once, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very hard, rigorous man, but I'm going to be open to the conversation. Stop laughing. You said you weren't gonna laugh. Okay, so we're gonna see what that look like. We're gonna see what that look like. Let's see if my chat working. Is my chat working? Let me know if my chat working. Yes. You want some dinner? What do you want to eat, Pumpkin? What do you want? We're gonna get some dinner. Sometimes my chat be in and out, so I'm never quite sure if my chat is working or not. So that's gonna be important to know. Give me my wallet, Tinkerbell. Thank you. No. Let's see what we got. Yeah, tell Mama. We're gonna eat some dinner. Come on, let's go in. Let's see. Hopefully my what's the name is working. Hopefully my chat is working. Appreciate I got two of you giant turkeys in here. I told myself I was gonna open to a conversation. You also need to get in touch with his feelings. Am I too hard of a man? Am I too rigorous of a man? What does that mean? Yes. Yes, mama. Yes. I think my child. There we go. Hey, there go daughter Zion. Get more. Say hi. Hey, hey, daughter Zion. We're gonna have a conversation. You also need to get in touch with his feelings. Awesome. Do also need to get in touch with his feelings. Am I too hard and rigorous of a man, Amy H? Hey, appreciate you. Hey, Amy H. Hey, Gizmo. Amy H said hi too. Amy H said hi. So hi to Amy H. Pumpkin. Okay. Okay, Amy H, you must be new. She didn't say hi. How you doing? Hey, Amy H. Are you new? Thank you for being here. Amy H is here. Does also need to get more in touch with his feelings? That's the God, that makes me laugh. I told myself I was gonna be open to having this conversation. Amy H, am I too hard of a man? Am I too rigorous of a man? Right? And what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? Me getting in touch with my feelings. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, Pumpkin, Daddy's gonna do this. Okay, Daddy have to make you some dinner. So yes, Amy H, appreciate you. Everybody make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all being here. So what does that mean, ladies? Let's have a conversation. First of all, what are feelings? Let's deal with a couple things. What are feelings? Somebody, yes, Pumpkin. I'm getting it together. Yes, baby, I'm gonna do what you tell me to do. You want some pears? You want some pears? Well, Daddy, let's start with some pears. Let's get an appetizer here. Got some beans going here. So yeah, y'all, that's what we're gonna discuss. You know what I'm saying? What do feelings look like? And what Amy H said, you cute, Pumpkin. Thank you, Amy H. Are you new here? Appreciate you for being in here. Kicking in with the awesome and the gizmo. We're gonna get the gizmo a little snack before. I like the fruit cocktail without all of the sugar, y'all. I'm gonna give my daughter all that sugar. She just took a nap. She just got back from daycare. People say I shouldn't let her take a nap, but when I get her from daycare, she be here, baby. Give me a Rufus. This is Rufus. This is Rufus the pup, Amy, if you knew. This is Rufus the pup. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. There you go. Thank you. Okay, it's a fruit cocktail. All right, low. I don't like to waste nothing, chat. I'm drinking that juice. I need to cut down on my sugar intake though as well though, because I'm going to be digging deep on this weight, because I'm really about to lose weight. I really told myself I'm about to lose weight. So since I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to stop, really just cutting down on my sugar intake. You know what I'm saying? That's really, stop drinking some calories. I got a couple. I got a bit of sugar too. However, this is about me and my feelings. Am I too hard of a man? This has been the narrative that's been pushed recently. You know what I'm saying? I'm very hard, very rigorous man. And so I need to be more in touch with my feelings. So what does that look like? What does that look like? Anyways, what exactly does that look like, chat? There you go, Gizmo. What exactly does that look like? What are feelings? Okay. So let's go through it. Let's go through it, y'all. What are feelings? Feelings are emotions, right? You have different feelings. You have feelings of happiness, sadness, frustration, anger, joy. What's some other feelings, ladies? Help me out here. What are some other feelings? Y'all help me out. Guys, stop laughing. I said I'm not gonna laugh. What are some other feelings, ladies? You know what I'm saying? Emotions, you know what I'm saying? They're ways that humans, express themselves, right? You know what I mean? Emotions, feelings. What does that? And then here's what it really comes down to, ladies. Chat. when you really boil it down, I often ask myself, how is something useful? As a man, that's always the number one thing that's interesting to me. Hey, Amy H. Hey, Amy H. Amy H, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for being in here. You could be anywhere, Amy H. But thank you so much. Are you new, Amy H? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever watched? Are you familiar with my content? Do you know who I am? And you know what I'm saying? The Gizmo? Or this your first time in here? And I want to ask the ladies here, what does feelings really represent to you, right? And is there a difference? I'm making some beans for dinner. You know what I'm saying? I got some beans going, ladies. And I got some pintos. And they're still boiling right now. I did a quick soak earlier. And so we're gonna see. They're getting close. They taste pretty good if you ask me. Feelings. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. What does a man's feelings have to do with what needs to be done? That's always what it comes down to me, y'all. Everything always comes back to that for me. How does it serve a man? Does it or does it not? Is he able to use these things for his betterment? Okay. All right. Are these things, lady, in support of his masculinity? Shout out to Amy H. 1 + 1 = 2. 2 + 2 = 4. 4 + 4 = 8. Well, it's good you can count, Amy H. That's good. It's a good job. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So what do you think? And what do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? How does that serve a man? You know what I'm saying? And what does that look like? I'm gonna put a little bit of turkey bacon, ladies, in my pinto beans. I'm gonna cut some turkey bacon up. I got some turkey beans. I like turkey beans. I have some pinto beans that I put on, and I'm cutting this turkey bacon up. I got some garlic in there, some onions, spices. Not too hot for the Gizmo. Put some little turkey bacon in there. And there. And Liza be dinner. Let me see. I have to go buy B. Appreciate you. Little trolls. Definitely appreciate the trolls, man. Where would I be without the trolls? Yes, Pumpkin. So yeah, y'all. So that's the key to this thing. Yes, Pumpkin. No, you cannot have Rufus while you eating. No, you cannot have Rufus. No, baby, you cannot have Rufus while you're eating. No, because you. Gizmo, stop. You stop it now. Huh? You want some more fruit? Want some more fruit? Yeah, want some more fruit? Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button for awesome. It's 5 of you jive turkeys in here. Give me 3 more likes. Need 2 more likes. Yeah. So, what does that look like, y'all? What does it look like being in touch with your feelings? I'll tell y'all. Here's my issue about that. And in the end, what does a man have to do in order to be the best version of himself? I'll tell y'all something. I have responsibilities. I have obligations like any man. Okay? Now, with those obligations and those responsibilities, do my feelings help or not? does that change what I have to do, or doesn't it? That's what I ask myself, y'all. Do the responsibilities and obligations still stay the same? Despite what I feel about it. So in the end, how does my feelings matter? I've often said my feelings don't matter. People often ask me, how do I feel? I believe I've lost women because I was unable to communicate this. It would say, I want to know how you feel. Why? What does what I feel have to do with what needs to be accomplished? It still got to be done. What I feel about it doesn't make a difference. Or does it? I'm here to have a conversation. A stupid one, I think. You know what I mean? Well, let me be nice. If a man has a job to do, his job is the job nonetheless, no matter what he feels about it. His job is the job. Gizmo, no, you're not playing with the food. You're not playing in food. You know we don't play in food. Okay, good job. Thank you. All right, thank you, baby. Thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, daddy, sweetheart. So that's my question, chat. How does what I feel matter when what needs to be done, it still needs to be done? It still needs to be done. So when do my feelings matter? So if what needs to be done still needs to be done, why don't I just cut out a step, right? Forget what I feel and do what needs to be done. Somebody tell me how that don't make sense. Yes, Pumpkin. What, do you agree? You agree with Daddy? You had some fruit cocktail. Daddy gonna get you a... Here, Daddy gonna get you a... Hold on, Mama. Oh. Hold on, baby. Daddy gotta get you... I gotta get you another bottle. I'll be back. Shout out to Daughters of Zion. Let's see what a bright sister has to say. Nothing matters. Nobody's opinion matters. Nobody's personal beliefs matters. A sinner lives to die, then gets condemned some more. So nothing matters. Daughters of Zion got deep on y'all. Because I've heard so much Daughters of Zion, and I am a very, very hard man, and I don't know how to communicate. And because I don't know how to communicate, I've heard women say, you know what I mean, that they're unable to get next to me. They're unable to truly understand me. They want to know what I feel. God, I hate that word. But I said I wasn't going to do that. I said I was going to be open to actually having a conversation. So what does that look like? What is awesome missing? Am I truly an unempathetic person? And if what I feel doesn't matter, if it's not going to change the outcome of the circumstance, why am I worried about it? Shout out to Fancy. Fancy's in the house. Appreciate you, Fancy. Fancy, what you think about this? This was something I just recently... Fancy, what do you think about this? You're very observant and thoughtful. Black woman. Right. Ladies, I got these beans going. I'm going to show y'all these beans I got going in pizza. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Them pintos going. Yeah, I got the pintos going. Gizmo, I'm coming. This little girl. Lord mercy, Jesus. This is truly, y'all, something that I ponder. Because here's the thing. In the end, if something doesn't serve a man, why is he using it? Why Why keep it near? Why, if it doesn't serve him any good? So if I still have a purpose, even if I don't think, let me get this girl Rufus. Oh Lord have mercy. Y'all didn't give her Rufus, y'all. That's half my fault. I should know better. I should know better to keep that baby away from her Rufus. What's for dinner? That's some pinto beans, daughter of Zion. I did a quick soak on them earlier. Here, baby. Here's your mama. Here's your mama. You just want Rufus right now? Okay. You want Rufus? Do you want some milk? You'll take that later? Okay. Here you go. You want both? Okay. Okay. She'll take both. Okay. There we go. All right. There you go, pumpkin. Very important. So that's what that is, daughter Zion. So that's, you know what I'm saying, that's some pinto beans and some turkey bacon in them. Some beans. Get a little fiber. They smell really good. I wish y'all could smell. I use a lot of raw garlic. I like that real garlic. Onions, you know what I'm saying? Really like that. Yes, really like that. What you eating, daughter Zion? What you gonna eat? What you eating? For dinner, what y'all eating, chat? What is my chat eating for dinner? Shout out to my chat, man. Shout out my chat. El Cheapo in the house. El Cheapo, what's up, man? Appreciate you for being here. El Cheapo, I got a question, because I've heard that I'm just too hard of a man. I've heard him too. So, and I believe that some women, I have lost some potential women in my life with this mindset. And I told myself I was not going to laugh. So, should I be more in touch with my feelings? Stop laughing when you say that, right? Because here's my position, El Cheapo, and I'm glad you're here. What I'm asking myself is, how does it serve? See, here's my thing. I'm a bottom line person, y'all. I'm a bottom line person. In the end, doesn't matter what I say. It only matters what needs to be done. So if something needs to be done anyway, what does it matter how I feel about it or not? It still has to be done. If it still has to be done, chat, then my question is, why does how I feel matter? Now let's discuss, y'all. We have multiple ranges of feelings, right? We have sadness, we have happiness, we have anger, we have frustration. We have what? Y'all give me some more emotions. God, I hate this. Emotions. Emotions make you cry sometimes. What I look like? Stop making jokes. Come on, have a real conversation. Stop it. All right. Y'all, I'm really trying to have this. I'm really interested to have this conversation. I'm really going to try to be. Stop it. You see what I'm saying? Yo, this is, and it's because things that don't make sense to me that are not real. But I said that I'm going to be open. I said, you know what? Let the chat. You know what I mean? Maybe, you got your sisters. Maybe they're going to tell you something, you know what I mean, that you can use. You know what I'm saying? And, you don't have to be so hard. Everything with me is always hard, rigor. You know what I mean? It's always that. So it's like, you know what I mean? And I said I wasn't going to laugh. I really said I wasn't going to laugh. But then it's just for stuff. God. Feelings. Like I listen, when a man has something to do, how he feels about his duty doesn't matter. I'm a warrior. That's it. My job is to be on the front line of my post. It doesn't matter whether I want to be there or not. It doesn't matter how I feel about it. That's my duty, to be on the line. So if that's my duty, how does how I feel come into play? That's where I always struggle, y'all. So that's why I can never tell women truly how I feel. Like I don't, like my feelings. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand how a man can go through his life. Because here's the thing. If, according to that, that when you have such a wide range of emotions, your feelings, right? Your feelings will have you, one minute you feel like this. If that's the case, y'all, one minute I feel like, okay, let's just use Gizmo. Some days, right, if I was to allow my feelings to control me or to persuade me, I couldn't do what I need to do for her, right? Because I don't feel like getting up. I feel overwhelmed. If this were the case, right? I feel frustration. I feel like I got a bad deal, right? What does that matter what needs to be done? Every day she still needs my care and concern because what? Or else what? She don't got nobody else to look to. So what does my feelings have to do with any of that? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna open up to the chat. I said, you know what? Let me open up to my people, right? And let's get some real. Let's see here. Shout out to the chat. Miss Toombs in the house. What's up? Okay, Miss Toombs, what's up, beautiful people? Hey, what's up, guys? I believe. Let me see. Where am I missing at? Let me go back here. Howdy. Okay. Fancy. Feelings show sensitivity towards anything or anyone. What you trying to ask? Well, I think you understand now because I explained it just now, so I think you got it. Shout out to Dorzine. I had gotten some punk ass microwavable dinners from Walmart. Shout out to Fancy. I believe that a man should be sensitive to his woman. That's important to us. Okay. Okay, Fancy. Fancy, she thinks a man should be to his woman. Okay. Loretta Toombs in the house. She's graced us with her wonderful presence. Shout out to Loretta. Loretta, I shot you back on Facebook. Thank you for the friend request. Shout out. I accepted. Shout out to. Okay, those eyes are doing well. Thank you. You ladies just reading. Please make sure you go back and look at the comments also because you're always skipping. Okay, I think I got him. Yeah, I got it. Let me see. Great. A little nippy today. Today's fall. Is today fall? Is it? You're definitely too hard. El Chipo says I'm too hard. Okay. Daughter Zion agrees with who? Peace, love, and light. All the beautiful is in the live. This is facts when it comes to a woman. Hey, everyone, I'm driving. Can't speak individually. Okay. You just got to keep. Okay. Drive safe. Definitely want that. How are you? Fast doing day. You ladies are greeting. Good. Love my chat. Let me see. I'm here. Daughter Zion. My day was very special. Okay. Welcome. That's good. Her fancy. Cheapo, my day was beautiful. Okay. All right. Ladies. You know what all of that says to me? Listen, as I go back and watch you ladies and read you ladies' comments, it lets me know that I'm correct. Now, no one wants to deal with that because people have said, well, Awesome, your mind is hard. Your body is hard. You're hard. You're a hard man. You've lived a hard life. You know what I'm saying? With that hardness, y'all, I've been able to gain something. I've been able to extract the juice and squeeze every drop, right? And I'm able to give that back, right? And I'm able to put masculinity on the table for what I truly believe it looks like, not what somebody told me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling y'all what somebody told me. I'm doing real life stuff every day, right? Where I have to prove it and show it every single day. So if my feelings don't matter, then why are they important? Why should I, if something is not real, then it doesn't exist. Let me say that again. If something is not real, then it doesn't really truly exist. So if my feelings are not valid in accordance with my duty, why shouldn't I shut them off? That doesn't mean I don't have them. That doesn't mean that Awesome don't have them. You see what I'm saying? That does not mean that, chat. That don't mean that. What that does mean is I don't gravitate towards that. I don't allow those things to control me. I don't move off how I feel. Go ahead. Somebody tell me wrong. See, and this is why I often say that when women say they want men who are emotional, this is what emotional intelligence looks like. When women are talking about emotional intelligence, they're talking about me. However, they don't know they're talking about men like me. You don't really know what you're talking about. This is what emotional intelligence. I want emotionally intelligent. God, I hate these internet words. When did this come around, Fancy? I've never in my 45 years heard emotional intelligence till I started being on YouTube. Who came up with this stuff? Who's responsible for these words, Cheapo? Who is responsible for words like this? Emotional intelligence. You don't even know what that means. You have no idea what emotional intelligence truly means or what it really looks like. Because if you did, then you would 100%, know, you know what, I'm asking for a guy like him. That's really what I'm asking for. But you think it looks like some sort of a simp, you know, who's going to tell you how he feels and share every moment of his life with you in order to, you know what I mean, make you, you know, so you can cry on his shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so he can be some kind of emotional tampon. You know what I mean? And you can stop laughing. I said I wasn't gonna do that, y'all. I said I was not gonna do this. I did. I said I was not gonna laugh. I did. I lied. Shout out to Daughter Zion. Let me go look up the definition of emotional intelligence. Okay, you do that. You do that, Daughter Zion, because I believe that this is what emotional intelligence looks like. I really truly believe that. Shout out to Sugar Bum. Oh, so God, that's the last thing I needed. Sugar Bum's in the house, everybody. It's really done turned into a shit show at this point. Sugar Bum. This is a conversation concerning emotional intelligence. Or excuse me, should Awesome get in touch with his feelings? I've been told that I'm too hard of a man by several women. You know what I mean? I've dealt with women, they say you're just too hard. You know what I mean? When I let you're just hard. You're just hard. You're just a very, very hard man. And well, my position is, Sugar Bum, if a man doesn't, if something does not, okay, here's my position. I have a duty and a responsibility to execute certain things, no matter what I feel. I'm a warrior who has a post. My job is to stand and see my post. It doesn't matter how I feel about that. It doesn't matter whether I want to or not. It only matters that I stand my post. My feelings and how the fear, the excitement, the exhilaration, the frustration, the anger, whatever those feelings are, don't matter because I have a post. That's my position. So if that's the case, then why would a man ever surrender to his emotions, to his feelings, when they don't serve him well in his quest for greatness, dominance, success, whatever that may be? He got a post. You have a duty, and I have a duty, y'all. It doesn't matter what I feel I need to do. It only matters that I do it. So let's see what the chat got to say. I'm really interested in. Shout out to Sugar Bum. Men don't have emotional intelligence. Well, here's the thing, Sugar Bum. I would argue, and I just literally argued this. I would say this is what emotional intelligence actually looks like. I would argue that I am the actual when women say they want a man who is emotionally intelligent, I'm what they're talking about. However, they don't know that. They think they want some type of emotional tampon. However, I'm the beast of a man. I'm the guy who you're really talking about. You just don't know that because you don't really know what you're talking about on the internet you know, a lot of people, because words just become popular. And since the word is popular, we just run with it. Okay. So that's my, let me make sure I go back and read the chat because I don't want Fancy to cuss me out. Let me see. Fancy Daughter Design. My day was very special. Okay. Glad Fancy had a very special day. What did you do, Fancy? Why was your day so special? What made your day so rare and special? Do tell. Shout out to Loretta Toombs. Okay, you're welcome. Yes, ma'am. That's great to hear, Fancy. Yeah, let Fancy tell. Tell us what it was about. Cheapo, my day was beautiful. Okay, you said it again. Tell why. Loretta Toombs, I'm ready to go home, y'all. This lady been screaming for the past 2 hours. Miss Toombs, if y'all don't know, she works with Miss Toombs. If you don't mind, you'll say, well, nah, I'll let Miss Toombs say if she want to say. That's not my. Let me see. What you cooking? Cheapo, I got some beans. Some pinto beans with some turkey in it. You know what I'm saying? I had a bag of beans in there. You know what I'm saying? I got some onions in there, some raw garlic that I sauteed up, threw them in the beans. I did a quick soak. I take the pinto beans, dump them in there, take the water boiling hot, turn it off, then let the beans sit, you know what I mean, for a couple hours. I did that earlier, and now it just takes less time off. It's like a little quick way of pressure cooking, you know what I'm saying? And I started to season them. They smell really good, though. They really good. And I chopped up some turkey bacon and put them in there. So that's what the Giz is going to eat probably in about another 30 minutes. It'll be ready. So daughter Zion said she's going to look up emotional intelligence. We'll see. Sugar Bum is, okay, I got there. Okay. Men don't have emotional intelligence. Okay, so I'm right here. So I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Fancy, I get it. It's our job to be emotional. That's how the Most High made us. However, we would love for y'all to let us know what's on your mind and your thoughts about situations in the relationships. Okay, Fancy. Let's start there. I believe. Okay, let me say this. I only met you once. Okay, and you interviewed me. I'm going to make some assumptions here. I believe, from the woman that I met, you really believe that, and that may be true for you. Here's the problem with exceptional people. They tend to think that other people are exceptional as well. That's where exceptional people go wrong. I'll give you an example. There was a time, y'all, there's a football player named Reggie White, one of probably the best. They called him the minister of defense. He had a move called the hump. And basically, he would take another grown man and throw him out of his way. That's basically what the hump was. He tried to teach it, and he said, basically, do this. Well, yeah, Reggie, problem is they're not you, right? And so I just shoot, like, yeah, Reggie, you can do that. You're Reggie White. Yes, you can't teach. That's why great players like Michael Jordan don't coach. Michael Jordan can't teach, like Kobe Bryant. They can't coach. It's like because they equate their ability to what average people can and cannot do, and that's always the wrong barometer. And I often argue this point, Fancy chat, because a lot of times special people, and I do this with Harvey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boss Man. I'll often tell him, man, you continue to put yourself in a position that you don't belong. See, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the community as a whole. A man like yourself is exceptional. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you've done things that most people could never ever do. You don't matter in this regard, but the majority of people, Fancy, do not want that. Fancy, you're probably one of the few women who would not take a man's vulnerability and use it against him. However, the majority of women are going to do absolutely that. That's absolutely what they're going to do. As soon as the opportunity comes, what you're going to do is throw it up in his face. I don't care what y'all say in this chat. I know Sugar Bum going to do it. Man come to Sugar Bum and cry about his situation. And she may love him initially. She going to lose attraction for him. And even if she didn't lose attraction for him in that moment, when the opportunity comes, she's going to throw it in his face. Sugar Bum, emotional intelligence is more of a woman thing. Don't worry, you're a little man brain. Yeah, smart ass, whatever. That's a good one though. Sugar Bum, you know what? But here's the thing, and I'm serious about this, Sugar Bum. This is something I'm very very serious about because people have told me because I've often said a man is complete yet incomplete, and I agree with that, right? But what I'm saying when a woman says, well, so why do so many women say they want emotionally intelligent men? This is when we're trying to have a conversation, chat. Y'all have a conversation with a beast of a man. I get that. I'm half man, I'm half beast. I get that. But I'm trying to wrap my pea brain as shout out to Sugar Bum around this concept because so many women say they want emotionally intelligent men. That's what they say. So if you want an emotionally intelligent man, I argue this is what it looks like. You don't know that, but this is what you're actually asking for. You really don't want a guy who's going to come out and trauma dump. Now, some people will say there's a balance. Y'all, there's no such thing. Y'all, we go our whole lives. There's no such thing as balance. Something is going to suffer. We cannot have it all. Y'all have to get that out of y'all minds. There is no such thing as balance. Something in your life is going to suffer. There's always going to be some sort of a compensation that you're going to have to give up something to get something. It's the way it goes. Listen, y'all, what I gave up to get the information that I got, you wouldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like what was lost. I've spoken about, some of it, right? These beans smell good. Who like beans in the chat? Shout out to my chat. Let me see. Shout out to Fancy. Let's see. We deserve some type of expression from y'all. Okay. Okay, Fancy, I'll go there. You know I'm always uncomfortable with the word deserve. However, when a woman has been with a man and, she's shown herself to be a certain quality of a man, I think showing herself to be some sort of quality of a woman, then the word deserve, can definitely, be implied, right? Okay. Now, what that expression looks like, because generally men express our appreciation for our women obviously different. We express our appreciation through what we do for you, through gestures. A lot of times, what we do, we kept the lights on, we kept the heat on, we when we die, we leave life insurance policies. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of times how men don't really talk about how they feel because the world doesn't really care about how we feel. And that's not a bad thing, y'all. It's not the worst. What is bad when men keep going around trying to trauma dump on women and women are like, bro, like you sound like me. Now she has a disdain for you. She loathes you, and we have to address that. Shout out to Daughter Zion. It means to understand and manage and express your feelings and emotions. Okay, Daughter Zion, would you argue that I am emotionally intelligent? Would you argue that? Would you argue that? Shout out to Sugar Bump. That's how the suppression of emotion. Let me see. That's the suppression of emotion. That's not emotional intelligence. What? You talking about me, Sugar Bum? Like, or you mean like what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You say that, Sugar Bum. I agree. Are we talking about me? Put some names on it, you jive turkeys. Put some names on it. Throw some D's on that bit. Just bought a Cadillac. I'm talking about you actually do more harm than good. Suppressing. Okay, Sugar Bump, is that me? Shout out to Vay. Oh, Vay McVay. Got a real sister now. Finally, not one of you jive turkeys. I know Vay gonna agree with me. Let me see. I jumped on the scale to day one. Okay, when did you post, Cheapo? Let us see. I work with SI and dementia patients, psych patients. Okay, I was gonna let you put that out there, Miss Toon. I know that's got to be definitely difficult and taxing work. Shout out to you for everything you do to keep the mentally ill together. Shout out to Fancy. I washed my locks, took a bath with candles, and relaxed. I reset myself. Much needed. Felt great the entire day. Sounds like a wonderful day. Shout out to you. My little lady today has dementia. Shout out to Messy Subjects. Yeah, that's definitely gotta be something. Shout out to Messy Subjects. Hey, black man, what's up? And what is the topic? Messy Subjects, we're dealing with, does Awesome need to get in touch with his feelings? God, I hate that word. I hate that word as much as I hate partner. I really, really do. Shout out to, if Virtuous One was here, she would absolutely know because she knows I hate that word. Shout out to Fancy. Loretta, I was a caretaker when I lived in Los Angeles, and my patient had dementia. She was 96. I loved it. I did not know you were. I didn't know you lived in L.A. Fancy. I did not know. Well, you didn't mention that. Shout out. Welcome to Messy Subjects. Yes, indeed. One thing about me, I offer solutions to problems. This is me, Daughters of Zion. In the end, that's what it really comes down to. And what I'm often asking myself, chat, ladies, you know what I'm saying? The people in the back, you know what I mean? That's, stalking my page, trying to steal my content. You niggas trying to act like y'all me. What does it serve a man to express his emotions if the world never truly cares? There are certain women who, right, can understand or even empathize because any true man, you know what I mean? Empathy and sympathy are two different things, okay? I've often said that, you know what I mean? A lot of times you have to be able to explain that correctly. No real man wants sympathy. Empathy is being able to put yourself in someone else's position. However, if this man continues to bring you his problems, ladies, you're going to get turned off. And not only are you going to get turned off by a complaining ass nigga, you're not going to get wet. And when you don't get wet, you're not going to want him. No woman wants a complaining ass nigga. Now, are we going to be real and have a real conversation, or we going to pump fake? Now, I know I got 11 in here, but 12 of y'all in here, and I'm not going to get 12 votes. One, if I'm just right about what I said. Two, if I'm absolutely dead wrong and then qualified. Go. Don't talk me to death. Okay? Don't talk Awesome to death. Now, I know I just got a GED, and I'm just a nut on the internet. Holla at me. Welcome, Messy Subjects. One thing, sometimes, but I enjoy it. Shout out to Messy Subjects. Hey, everyone in the chat, appreciate you, Messy Subjects, for being here. Fancy rolling, fancy. That sudden growling be throwing me. Yeah, I'll growl like a mother. I hate that growl. Ah! That's specifically for you, El Cheapo. See, I spit when I did it. Give me. Shout out to El Cheapo. Red Tunes. Gotta keep my people together. Yes, you do. Shout out to May. Oh, May in the house. Appreciate you, May. Thank you so much for being here. It ain't a party unless May in the party. Shout out to El Cheapo. I just purchased a TV stand, trying to decorate my living room. I don't care about none of that. I want to see that scale. What's up? We gonna pump fake or what? Shout out to LA. I definitely gotta come out to LA. Messy Subjects. Awesome. You oftentimes speak to me with a little fear when it comes to you expressing yourself of what you may be going through mentally. Hold on, wait, let me get it. Messy Subjects. Awesome. You oftentimes speak to me with a little fear when it comes to you expressing yourself of what you may be going through mentally, emotionally. Okay, Messy Subject. When and what was the subject? When did I express fear or what you perceived as fear? Okay, shout out to May. May agrees with me. May says she absolutely agrees with me. El Cheapo, I'm waiting. I just jumped as usual. Oh, tell me when I growl. Fancy. My dad hates when people say, "Tell me how you feel." His thoughts are literally your thoughts. I get it because he explained this to my sisters and I. He always told us to not wear our feelings on ours. There you go. Awesome. The right woman, wife, I believe, may be mature enough not to throw whatever you've expressed to her. It's a fear that you will be less respected as a man than you are. You know what? I've never seen Awesome fearful. Thank you, man. Hey, Messy Subjects agrees with you. Disagrees with you. Excuse me. My disagrees with you, Messy Subjects. She says she's never seen me in fear. Now, I only got one vote, ladies. Why did I only get one vote? That's my question. If I am so incorrect about my position, I'm waiting for y'all to vote. One, if I was correct about what I said, 2 if I was not. Yes, baby. Y'all, she still got this little cough in her chest. I really can't. But it's not enough to keep her out of school. She don't got no fever. I got the temperature. Let me take your temperature again, dog. Daddy, take your temperature again. Fancy, I got 2. So that's 2 for me. That's 2 votes for me. Because here's what I'm saying, Sugar Bum, chat. If it doesn't serve a man, why would he ever care about, like, here's the thing. No woman wants a weak man. And when you go around expressing yourself and how you feel and you being in touch with, that's 3. That's 3 out of 9. And somebody dropped out. Come here, Gizmo. Put it under your arm. Tell me, baby. I'm glad you in here, Miss Toombs and Fancy, because y'all nurses. Fancy. Come here, Gizmo. Tell me, baby. Come here, baby. Hold, baby. Hold on, mama. Y'all, is that okay? Right, Miss Jones, but you a caretaker. That's the same thing as being a nurse. You take care of people, so that's a nurse. You are trying to be specific with you take care of people. Okay, Fancy say that's good. Okay, so yeah, y'all. But here's what my issue, y'all. So if what I'm saying is correct, then technically a woman does not. So if what I'm saying is 100% correct, then why would I ever be in touch with my feelings when the world itself does not care about my feelings and I still have a duty to yes, Pumpkin. Come here, baby. Come here, Tink. Come here, Tink. Come here, Tink. I gotta get you a bath too tonight. You had this dress on all day. I guess I'm a nurse. Yes, you a nurse. Mouth. Shout out to I'm a patient safety attendant. Oh God. Oh God. Don't make me laugh. Let me see. What does it say? Man, it says, they said, what did I say, Cheapo? 98.6, because everybody care about the gizmo. Shout out to. But listen, I'm still waiting on some. I'm still waiting. All my. So far, it's 4 for me. So it's 4 zip. I'm waiting to get some more, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Some more votes. Guess I'm a nurse. Okay. Messy subjects. When you say I ain't crying in front of a woman because she will eventually throw it up in your face, this isn't a true statement, in my opinion. We as women want to know by a man sharing what's up. Glad you said that, Messy subjects. Glad that's great. I'm glad we're here. I'm not crying in front of a woman because it's not a masculine quality. Not just because she'll throw it up in my face, because I'm just like, because I want to say this. It's not just because I believe she'll throw it up, so otherwise I would cry. No, I'm not crying under any circumstances, because I want you to always see me as a pillar of strength. I want you to know you can come to me with your problems. I trauma dump on my creator. I don't trauma dump on my woman. I don't trauma dump on my family. I don't trauma dump. Like, I don't tell y'all the losses. I tell y'all stuff I only tell y'all stuff that I know I cannot be hurt by, and the wounds have cauterized. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And they'll never heal, but they've cauterized. So I tell y'all this stuff to be able to use it. You won't see me coming to the internet expressing, you know what I mean, showing vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? You won't see me do that. You know what I mean? So not saying you are messy subjects. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, is in this. So I only express the things that I believe that a man can really, that a man can learn something from, because y'all already know my mission. You know what I'm saying? The uplifting masculine self-esteem of black men. I've said it 100 times. Okay. So shout out to El Cheapo. I ain't gonna lie. Gizmo do fuss a lot. Thank you, El Cheapo. When you gonna whoop her? Can you please whoop her? Messy subject. This is why a loving marriage between a man and a mature woman. This is what a loving marriage between a man and a mature woman is about. Messy subject. And you're not wrong. Here's the thing. Once again, you may be the exception of women.
Like, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't want you to think that there are exceptions. I'm not saying this rule is not a end all be all, right? What I am saying is this. More times than not, if you are a man and you go around trying to express yourself and how you feel to women, you're going to end up in a bad, she's going to eventually, you lose respect for you. She's going to eventually look at you like, but really by default, because it's like, wait a minute, if he doesn't have the answer, by default, like I said, you're going to try to find the answer. And then now you're going to lose respect in his guidance, his judgment, his ability to lead, his ability to maintain, sustain. You're going to question all that. And as well you should, because he sounded like a broad. Shout out to Gisby crashing out. Facts, Toombs. This is facts. Gizmo, chat saying, oh, get Google 2 in the house. Google 2, Google 2, Google 2. Appreciate you for being here. Shout out to Google 2. I'm off the clock, y'all. Amen. Amen. Google 2 and hours. Let me see. Speaking to your wife about what's heavily on your mind, awesome, isn't trauma dumping. Okay. Okay, messy subjects. How does it, once again, you know what I mean? Could be, and for the sake of this conversation, I'm going to say that you're a rare woman who could accept a man coming to you like that. Is there a time when you've heard it enough? He's had a rough week, and things have trauma and problems have befallen him every single day that are serious in nature to him, right? Maybe not serious in the world, but it's just like the world is falling in upon him, and he believes that there's just a series of things that have happened, one after the other after the other. Google 2, I asked him to vote. I said, would you rather have a man who keeps his business to himself and is strong and stoic, or would you rather him bring these things to you? And if, oh God, y'all about to die. Doggone it, I hate this goddamn phone. Y'all, if I lose the live, I'm gonna be pissed. I got 1%. Ugh! Gizmo, get your little fast tail. Gizmo be moving so fast sometime, y'all. Doggone it, I'm gonna be old. I got about, damn it. Y'all, I can't find it. Damn. Oh, there it go. There it go. There it go. There it go. If I get it in, we're good. Because this thing charged super fast. All right, we good. Whew. All right. Just made it, y'all. I got one. Y'all see me sweating? I got 1%. Okay. Speak to Loretta. Go decompress. Shout out to Fancy for supporting Loretta. Loretta, you gonna get something to drink? Do you drink, Loretta? Shout out to a Fancy. Yes, man. Fancy. I have 3 more days to go. 12-hour shifts. Go ahead. Hi, Miss Loretta. Hope all is well. Shout out to Google 2. Google 2, I'm great. Can't complain. Nippy weather today. Sam, you got this. That's Miss Loretta. Plug it up. I just did, Miss Toombs. We good. Let me see. Miss Zion is hot here in South Texas. I'm definitely gonna come down there. I like that Tex-Mex food. I can't lie. Shout out to man. We're gonna get thrown off. Nope, we made it. We made it, man. Fancy, awesome. Now you know you should always keep that joint on plug. All right. Messy subjects. Let me see. It's a deep fear that awesome isn't in touch with. He feels as though, God, I hate that word. I hate that word. God, why do I hate that word so much? Okay. He feels as though if he expresses his emotions, God, his woman wife, that will at some point be disrespected by the woman be not do. Kids be on the move. This is facts. Oh, you saw walking by, walking behind me. Messy subjects, but here's the thing. I have to understand as a man, things have to make sense to me. Messy subjects. I'm I'm a very, very practical man. Things have to make sense. And if things make sense, then I'm okay with them. When things don't make sense, then I'm like, well, wait a minute. This is why I brought that to y'all, right? And I only got 4 votes. I got 4 votes for me, and I got none of the twos. And see, this is what I'm saying. I believe that women say they want emotionally intelligent men until they really, truly understand what they look like. Really, truly, y'all, there was a time, and shout out to Fancy just mentioned her father. Real men, y'all, don't really protect, y'all, I'm talking a lot because I'm on the internet and I'm trying to entertain y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, engage y'all and, you know what I mean, keep y'all, if y'all knew me when I was hustling, I didn't really do no whole lot of talking. It really wasn't nothing for me to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go around trying to, trying to express what was going on in my head. You know what I mean? In terms, you know what I'm saying? That was not something that I gave into in terms of like, y'all got to remember, I grew up watching, the outlaw Josie Wales and For a Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More and Cobra, so with Sylvester Stallone and you know what I mean? Like these are the men, you know what I mean? That, Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Men, the Predator didn't talk at all. You know what I mean? My favorite guy was Michael Myers, who didn't talk at all. He just got the straight business. You know what I mean? Like, all he would do is do this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, so this is, so, when women, and I get, and here's the thing, there's always going to be a disconnect. You know what I mean? Because men and women view the world differently, as we should. And that was the way it was designed to be. What I'm trying to do is get to a point where we can start to make sense of something. That's why I broke it to y'all down like that. That's why I broke it down so in its very, very macro, like when you wind it all up, what does it really truly look like? You know what I'm saying? What does it? Because in the end, yes, there are going to be some women who will accept you for that. But the majority of women, y'all know I'm not lying. The majority of women are not going to be happy with a man or not going to feel safe with a man who always goes around talking about how he feels to her. You know what I mean? Baby, I feel this way. My emotions. Baby, how you feel today? When people usually ask you how was your day? They want you to say it was great. They don't want to hear you dump on them, and that's crazy. Y'all think about it, y'all. When y'all ask, hey, how you doing? Well, I really feel like shit. You know what I mean? My wife left me. My dog died. Lost my job. You know what I'm saying? Need a new alternator. Motherfucker, I didn't really want to hear that shit. I said, how you doing? Motherfucker, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And therein lies where the disconnect, messy subjects, chat. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a beast of a man, man. Come on, man. You dealing with a motherfucking beast on this motherfucker. Shout out to, it was the 60s, but breezy over here in Jersey. Okay, y'all talking about the weather. Giz be on the move. Yeah, she do. Them little legs be gone. Toombs, you got to see her now. She be moving. Toombs, I do drink cakes. What you drink, Toombs? You like that dark or that white? What you like? Toombs be drinking the margaritas. Toombs, I went to a boat party on Sunday. Who told you to go to a boat party? Did you ask permission? You don't just go to no boat party, woman. See what happened when you go? You see what happened when you when a woman be gone? You get to doing stuff. See, this is why I don't play. Miss Toombs, them damn cut waters had me lit. I never heard of a cut water. What's a cut water? Shout out to Miss Zion down in South Lad. Google 2. That's Google 2, my bad. Google 2. Miss Zion, send it down on the South Lad. Send down to the south. Okay. I'm not drinking tonight, though. Okay, that's good. Shout out to May. At the end, should have been okay. Shout out to Daughter Zion, who's the women, because I don't desire what everybody else desires in a man. Okay, what do you desire, Daughter Zion? What do you desire? But I for not, let me see. Shout out to Miss Subject. But I for not believe what Awesome expresses regardless. Let me see. But I for not believe what Awesome expresses regarding this matter is true. Okay, she knows. Okay, great movies. That's a facts. That's right. Thank you, Miss Doom. Great movies. Men, okay, you're actually emotionally intelligent for a woman. You're actually emotionally intelligent for a woman. I can vouch for that due to a situation I told you about, and you were sweet and kind to me. Told me it was okay to cry. Yes, it's definitely okay for a woman to cry. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Yeah, and I would always, and I would never use that against you, nor would I ever bring that up to anyone else. You know what I mean? And that's the beast in me. You know what I mean? That's just what that is. Shout out to Miss Toom. She rolling. Messy subjects. Some of us women shouldn't be considered as the majority black woman. And listen, some of it, there are some rare women. I mentioned that. I drink wine. Okay, Miss Toombs. Let me see. I had a blast with the girls. Yeah, better been no niggas in that bitch. Shout out to Fancy. The day of our interview, I really saw who you were. I appreciate that, Fancy. I'm glad I was able to show you. Messy Toombs. It's a strong ass drink. It can come in different flavors. Okay. 10% alcohol. Okay, good. I look at the spirit and the heart. I don't look at physical things. I'm not materialistic, and I don't care about money. Okay, shout out to you. Now, let me ask you ladies a question. Now, here is the very litmus test. See, this is where things get really, take me out of it. All right? Because some of y'all might detest me. Y'all may loathe me. So take me out of it. Now, you have a man who has my views 100%, right? Just take me out of it. He has my views. You've seen, you know enough about me to know enough about my views. Or he's some sort of a Derek Jackson. You all know Derek Jackson. Caterer, panderer, bullshitter, liar. You can have one of us. Ain't no balance. Here's your vote. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a poll up in the chat. No, I tried that last time and I lost a lot. So I don't know. I put a poll up. 1, I'll even be 2 this time. We'll have Derek Jackson number 1. Awesome is number 2. Now we have an opportunity to really, really have a real, true thing right now. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes, ladies. Where you going, Tinkle Butt? Where you going, Tinky Butt? See, this is what it's really all about, y'all. In the end, see, here's the thing with us. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Now, we all know Derek Jackson is, Derek Jackson a handsome dude. You know what I mean? Women find him appealing. You know what I mean? From a look standpoint. Right? Women find him, let's see. It was all women, assumes, before you get started. Let's see. All right. I gotta make sense of stuff, y'all. Stuff gotta make sense to me. And I'm okay as long as it makes sense. So let's see who we got. Derek is a lame. Miss Toom said Derek is lame. Automatic 2. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 votes for me. Derek is a phony and a hypocrite. Shout out to Fancy. He's phony. Shout out to Miss Toombs. He ain't all that. Waiting on some more votes. I want to be fair. I want to be fair. Because here's the thing, ladies. To me, it always comes down to the facts. Put away your biases. Put away. Shout out to mine. Okay, mine. You have mine. I said, take me out of it because, like I said, some of y'all may detest me. You know what I mean? You may loathe me. You may not like the way I look. You may not like the fact that I didn't wash my ass in the shower. That's another thing. Don't ask about that, Toombs. That's not one of my brighter moments. And you just may not find me appealing, right? So take me out of it. Now, you have a man who has my views, but you don't know what he looks like. He's just him, right? Then you have Derek Jackson. Like I said, a caterer, panderer, bullshitter, you know what I mean? Ace metaphor type guy, goes around saying exactly what black women want to hear, you know what I mean, in order to, gain their approval and, you know what I mean, respect. Don't laugh at that, Toombs. Don't laugh at that. Show some respect in here, Toombs, or you'll get your wrench to it. Now, see what I'm saying? So my issue is, ladies, my position is, Who would you rather have? Hey man, you don't get to. These are your only two options: a man with my views and my position, or 100% Derrick Jackson, the handsome guy. He's over, I think, 6'3". Toombs said he ain't all that, but a lot of women find him do find him attractive. Toombs, I gotta keep it real. Right, I gotta keep it real. Shout out to Toombs. Shout out to Toombs. I can clean you up. I would take my chances with you. I appreciate you, Toombs. Thank you so much. Toombs said she can clean me up. Okay, shout out to Toombs. Let me see. I don't want neither one. Damn, straight up. Daughter Zion, somebody timed Daughters of Zion out for trying to be funny. Somebody timed Daughters of Zion out. Somebody baptized Daughters of Zion in the name the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. She getting timed out. I don't even practice. He don't even practice what he teach. Shout out to Toombs. Don't take my wrench. Yeah, you was close. Don't be mouthy. He don't practice what he teach. No, he does not, Fancy. Shout out to May. You don't have. Let me see. You know I have. Let me see. Shout out to May. You know I choose you because I prefer someone real. Okay. So far about there's a consensus of the women in the chat that say they prefer me. Daughters of Zion should be on the timeout, y'all. If Daughters of Zion don't get timed out, all hell gonna break loose in this chat. Gizmo trying to run around behind my back. Get your ass in here. Turn. No, you cannot do what you want to do. You cannot be loose. No, you cannot do what you want to do. No, I gotta watch you, Pumpkin. No, you my daughter and I love you. You cannot do what you want to do. No, Pumpkin. You cannot do what you want to do. I know you want to run loose. I know. You want to be wild? Daddy don't let you do nothing? Daddy want to stop all the fun? Daddy selfish? Him don't let you do nothing? You hate it? This some bullshit? No, Pumpkin. You cannot do what you want to do, baby. I'm sorry. She has some, cheapo. Let me see. Soon she gonna be climbing out. She ain't figured that out yet, thank God. Come here, Gizzy. Here's some fruit cocktail. Yo, I got that damn thing on. Let's see, cheapo, did you vote? You got Derrick Jackson. You got Derrick Jackson. All right. You got Derrick Jackson and you got me. Or a man like me. I say I'm taking myself out because, you know what I mean? I know a lot of women, they may loathe me. But he has my views, and then he has Derrick Jackson's views. You know, a man who tells you how he feels, right? This is what he does. Now, there is no balance. There ain't nobody else. I would take a little bit of you and a little bit of him. No. This is your options, okay? Now, vote. Play no games with me. She gonna be out crying. She ain't figured out. Shout out to Daughter Zion. She really be screaming and putting on the show. This is fact. No, hey, listen. No, Daughter Zion. Cause listen, you should. Oh, y'all didn't time Daughter Zion out. All right, I got y'all. Shout out to May. Do you all notice that Gizmo yells at the same time at night? Yeah, she. Listen, I'm glad you peeped that. Man, cause this is what she do. My dad says feel just like that. How you say? Oh, do he? Your dad said that? Oh, did he? Did he? So, Seth, give me this. Can I have a little sugar? You want to give Daddy some sugar? Would you give Daddy sugar? No? You don't want Daddy to have sugar? Give me a little sugar? Fake ass. A little fake ass. He hates that word. Yeah, I'm with your father. I really do. I really do too. Because in the end, y'all, it doesn't matter what a man feels. He still has a duty. He still has a job. That's my whole point. It doesn't matter what messy subjects you didn't vote. Did messy subjects vote? The Giz knows that she has her dad wrapped around her little finger. She does not, messy subject. Gizmo, why did you spit that out? That's not nice. That's not ladylike. Shout out to El Cheapo. Derrick Jackson kind of cute, but he trash for doing with his wife like that. So who you picking, Cheapo? Like, who you picking? You have a man with my views, or you have Derrick Jackson. You have a vote. Derrick Jackson is number one, and a man like me is number two. This is it. There is no, now, I'm not going to try to, but I'm trying to get, because here's the thing. I'm often saying people say things that don't make sense. So my whole position is, prove it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, prove it. Here's your chance. Let the data show. You see what I'm saying? Don't talk me to death. Let's get it popping. I tried to put the poll up, y'all. I'm gonna do a little bit more practicing. I don't want to lose the chat by trying to make y'all poll, by trying to make a poll. The first ever awesome poll, because I lost it last time trying to poke buttons. And I got y'all in here and we rocking. So that's what I'm trying to understand, ladies. I'm a man who stuff gotta make sense to. Stuff don't start making sense. If stuff don't start making sense, it's gonna lose me. And that's why I get lost when I hear women who say they want emotionally intelligent men. Once again, no one has not proven I am what emotional intelligence looks like. You just don't know that because you don't know what you're talking about, because you're on the internet running your mouth and you don't really know what you want. That's why you need a man like me to tell you what you want. So sit down, be quiet, let a man tell you. Let a beast of a man tell you. I got these hot ass beans, y'all. I'm gonna put some ice in there. Put some ice in there for Gizmo. Put some ice in these beans. All right, trying to cool it. Shout out to, let me see. Shout out to Fancy. Fancy said he's never been attracted to her. Fancy said she don't find him attractive. Don't want to give you no kiss. You is a hater, Tomes. Shout out to Cheaper. Derrick Jackson kind of cute. Okay, I got that one. Let's see. He's never been attracted to me. Fancy. I said neither because I don't know who Derrick Jackson is. Well, look him up, Daughters of Zion. Check him out. Cheapo, you scare me. Well, Cheapo, I didn't. Once again, I said that, and first of all, that's a great thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. But secondly, I didn't say me. I said a man like me. I said take me out of it and use, because some of y'all may loathe and detest me. So therefore, let's look at it from a standpoint of he just has my beliefs. He's not necessarily me. You know what I mean? So that's, you know what I mean? You know, but you can have a man who thinks like me, or you can have Derrick Jackson. You know, and I use him, y'all, because once again, I don't think any man truly has respect for what he did to his wife. You know what I'm saying? You cannot quantify what he did to his wife. You know what I mean? And there's no respect. Because in the end, like I said, he threw black men under the bus. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these people do. They throw black men under. They quick to yes, pumpkin. Hold on, baby. It's hot. They quick to talk about. Okay. Let me see if she eat these beans, y'all. What you think? You like it? Okay. We got action? Okay. Shout out to him. I'm glad I'd scare you, Cheapo. Hold on. Let that daddy make sure. Okay. Hey y'all, she gonna do something world breaking in that diaper, ain't she? She gonna break a record. And I'm glad I scare you, Cheapo, because that's what I'm supposed to do. Good. I ain't no man. I ain't safe. Hey, come on. Gizmo's eating beans, y'all. These are pinto beans. Somebody said lima beans, but I didn't go back. Let me see. Messy subject. God dog. dog it. Shout out to Messy Subjects. Let me see. Messy Subjects. Yes, she does. And Giz, if you ever notice, isn't at all moved at all by the yelling you be doing. No, she don't. No, she don't. That really always bothered me that she never was in fear. I always had to get her to cry. She's no. She's like, Here's the pinto beans, y'all. From scratch. I don't put no beans in no can. Beans sound so good. Yeah, Toombs, I like beans. Okay, hope y'all had a great day. Appreciate. Okay, Keyspiracy. Got somebody new in the house. Appreciate you, Keyspiracy. Thank you for being in here. New to the chat, y'all. Make sure y'all greet Keyspiracy. Look at that. Keyspiracy. This is a little small channel over here. We got a little community over here. Keyspiracy. We're dealing with, should I be more in touch with my feelings? Are you familiar with me? Do you know my content? Is this your first time in? It's my position that emotional intelligence looks like this. A man who is stoic, a man who don't talk about how he feels and detest weakness and loathes it. I take my pain to my creator. I don't bring my pain to my woman. I don't tell her about my most intimate fears and hey baby, this is what I fear. And this and that. Let me tell you what I fear. You know what I'm saying? Let me get right to the point. Not being what God want me to be. Not being what my creator designed me to be. That's what I fear. So there you go. I'm not getting into no specifics about that. Y'all, I'm so proud of her. Y'all, I got to put a little turkey bacon in here, y'all. Some onions, some raw garlic. Toombs, when you come up out of Kansas City, you got to come get you a bite. I'm a cooker. I'm going to start doing some cooking shows too, y'all. When I get some food, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to start doing some cooking shows so y'all can really see me throw. Shout out to, let me see, Conspiracy, let me see, Legacy. Had a blissful day. Shout out to Fancy. Conspiracy had a blissful day. Good. His wife needs mental help. Yes, she does. Yes, she does, man. And she was just, and listen, and let me tell you why I don't respect him. And I'm gonna tell you, not just because of what he did to black men. The black men don't cheat, bull crap t-shirts, and you know what I'm saying? He cake for black women. And we all know that, you know, and we all knew it. Like, we all saw guys like him coming, because in the end, you know what I mean, you can lie to black women, you know what I mean? You can tell black women a lot of bull crap, and you know, a lot of them don't really have a man, you know what I mean, to really, you know, direct and guide them and, you know, correct their thought process. So, you know, a lame like him can slither in, you know, with his handsome velvety word. He's handsome. He got some velvety words. You know what I'm saying? He'll say when he. But here's what really bothered me about him, y'all. When I saw that his wife married him, you know what I'm saying, when he had absolutely nothing, and he, you know what I mean, he lived off her, and she gave him 2 kids, and then to see the deterioration of the mental. No black man likes that, y'all. No black man, no real black man supports that. Because he destroyed a black woman for hookers, for OnlyFans type chicks, for women who, you know what I mean, who would not have messed with him unless they had something to gain from him. You know what I mean? You know, I don't respect that. No real man gonna ever truly respect him. Y'all, Gizmo, y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all think I'm gonna pay for giving Gizmo these beans tonight or in the morning. This is going to be epic. This is going to be, y'all, let me tell you something. If you ever want to get regular, feed you some beans. Okay, hold on, pumpkin. Let me see. Shout out to El Cheapo. Neither. Ain't no neither, Cheapo. Stop trying to circumvent the process. You got to vote. Because I might not align with you. Ain't nobody playing that game. You got to vote, Cheapo. These are your 2 options. These are only 2 men on the planet. These are your options. You're going to pick one. You got to get one. All right, shout out to Fancy. Ask her if she miss. Hey, Gizmo, Fancy said, do you miss her? Miss Fancy said, do you miss her? You miss Miss Fancy? Yeah. There you have it. Sound like you had me. Messy Subjects. It takes a real man and also a real woman to understand mentality of each other when it comes to discussions and how and what they share with one another. Pumpkin, don't put your finger in my ear. Okay. Okay, messy subjects. Let's deal with it. Takes a real man. I'm all for the discussions, messy subjects. I really am. But I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you like I want you to bring these things to me. When you're having a rough day, when you're unsure, I want you to come lay your head right here. Gizmo. Okay, thank you, Pumpkin. All right, don't hit Daddy. We got it, Pumpkin. Yes, I did it. All right, yes, that's fine, Pumpkin. That's fine. Thank you. Okay, let's eat. Stop it. Okay. No, we're not. Y'all see that? Okay. You done? Okay. You want some fruit cocktail? Well, you ate a little bit. I ain't tripping. I'm not gonna force you to. You know the rule. I'm not gonna force you to eat. Want some fruit cocktail? I never want to force her to eat, y'all. I don't want her. Exactly. I love pinto beans good because mine is good. Hey, we met at the Wash House. Did we conspiracy? I appreciate you for being in here. Conspiracy is pretty mean. We met to win. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, okay, I do remember. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I asked you about a Gizmo. I was trying to get something for her cough syrup or something like that. Yeah, she still got that cough. Let me see. And what man is comfortable with sharing? Let me see. And what the man is comfortable sharing and talking. Shout out to Wilson. Hit the like button. Appreciate you. Thank Miss Toombs for, you know what I'm saying, mentioning that. Appreciate you, Miss Toombs. Definitely got to remind folks because people forget. They definitely appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, Conspiracy, appreciate that. Thank you so much for being in here. You can be anywhere, but you're here with us. I don't care about their looks, and I don't care about nobody's ungodly views. You picking me, quiet. Somebody like great nourishment for her. Yeah, but nobody voted for who. Am I gonna pay for this in the morning or the night? I'm going to come visit you. My sister lives in Maryland. I would love that, so let me see. I don't talk to her though. Yeah, I know how that be. Pumpkin, listen. Can somebody tell Gizmo to stop to use her words and stop trying to just rush me with stuff? She don't do this in school. Manipulative. Let me see. He did her dirty. That woman was broken. This is facts. Cheapo. And she seemed to, Toom, she seemed to still be broken. Shout out to Cheapo. He just finalized the divorce and brought some light-skinned lady to the house and started a new family. Yeah. But this is, they lined him up as black women's savior. This is what they do. See, let me tell you something, Cheapo. They don't like Pumpkin. You done? Okay, I know. That's it. I know what time it is. This is how they do, y'all. They prop black men up like that. And then they try to make it seem like they're so special, right? And they're so, y'all, let me tell y'all something. These would be the most sinister people, the most perfect people, the ones, listen, the Quran says, where there is the least appearance of danger, suspect the greatest evil. That's what the Quran say. So keep playing around, black women, listening to cornballs who say things, you know what I mean, in order to gain favor, you know what I mean, and see exactly how that lines up, you know what I mean, in terms of getting you closer, you know what I mean, to, this is why I hate pastors, y'all. This is why I hate them pimp stinking preachers. I can't stand them. I hate them more than I hate white supremacy. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I hate them so much. I hate them because I expect white supremacy to never put me in a position. I expect that. That's par for the course. But when your own people come fleecing the flock, you know what I mean, using God's house and his words, or you know, not even his house, because I believe God's house is the God's house is the sits on the throne of a man's heart, a woman's heart. That's why I believe, right? So, but even if I go with that, you said that this is your position, and you quick to try to justify that and use words and use the Bible in order to hide nefarious behavior. Y'all know what we done seen people be alleged to be involved in. I don't even have to go into it. We know what these mega churches be involved in. We know it. They liars. And I can't stand them. I got no respect for none of them. Because last time I checked, your so-called Messiah was a man of the people. He came to the poor, the downtrodden, the needy. That's who he was for. He was a beacon of light and hope. If you want to believe your scripture, he didn't sit in no cathedral upon high telling poor people that they gotta donate $100 or he gonna lock the doors. I wish I had been there. Oh God, y'all, I wish I had been there. I'd get 60 days off my life just to have been there that day. You lock the door. You don't want to let me out because I won't give you no money. You got the gizmo here. Watch your mouth. Let's see here. She gonna have a blowout in an hour. You think it's okay? Fancy said it's gonna be about an hour. Now I know I'm gonna pay for this, Fancy. Red Tune, Fancy. Them beans ain't no joke. Yeah, May. Yeah, Tunes. I'm gonna pay for that. Shout out to May. The school will suspend Gizmo. Yeah, she ate a nice little amount. So then she had seven spoonfuls, I think. You know what I mean? So as long as she gets something around, be tripping messy subjects. I've never believed in a woman taking care of any male figure, period. Now, in marriage, it depends because anything can happen to your spouse. Yes, I definitely agree with that. A woman should be looking to be a helpmeet, but a man should have a purpose, and his purpose should supersede, any and everyone, and you know what I mean. And his job is it is a man's job. It is his pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Actually, to provide for his woman. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that a woman does not contribute in her ways. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, yes, I definitely agree. Messy subject. Shout out to El Chipo. I'll pick the person like you. Well, just be toxic as fuck. You was so. It's nothing to. You know what? I did Tune. Little Tune's fine. That's funny. Yeah, hell. Shout out to Fancy. Cheapo, that won't last. He needs to stay away from women until he gets mental help. Yeah. Thank you, Fancy. Appreciate you for your silly comment. Shout out to Messy Subjects. I have no problem, like many other women, wouldn't laying their heads upon their man's chest. This isn't what I'm trying to convey, sir. It's hard trying to text what I'm trying to convey here. Here's the thing, Messy Subjects. I don't want to, you know what I mean, because there's a bit of satire, you know what I mean, here. But I do believe, listen, if you like my channel, if you support my channel, if you just come over here, that means you're an independent thinking woman, you know what I'm saying? Because you know my positions on a lot of things, right? So that says a lot about you from jump. That being said, I just want to always be clear that a man has to make sure he keeps his blinders on, because if he doesn't and he forgets exactly who and what he is, things can get very, very cloudy. And once he forgets who he is, then you forget who he is, and as you should. Shout out to Fancy, who else? Cheapo, mind your business. Shut up. You always trying to instigate. Shout out to Fancy. I suggest reading the comments in between discussion. You read them too slow. I almost told you something to suggest, Gizmo. Oh, goodness. Daddy,
Daddy really keep it together. Shout out to Miss Cedric. Gizzy is funny. She has too much personality. Yes, she is. Yeah, that's okay. That's good. When I put the bill on her ass, we're gonna really find out. Shout out to Fancy Mental Health. That's shout out to Daughter Zion. Fancy Mental Health. That's mental health. That's a very broken soul. Oh, me? Dang, Daughter Zion. Who's a broken soul? Shout out to Fancy. Cheapo, you being a smart ass. Yeah, you know you talk. You know I'm talking about that. Oh, Cheapo trying to stuff. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Say again. That's what I said. Wow. Wow. Right, I know, right? Oh. Yo, Cheapo. Damn, you stop talking and read the chat. Yeah, because I got to read the chat. Yeah, because I got to make sure I respect. Because Fancy get on my head. Daughter Zion, very true. Who's a broken soul? Who? I can somewhat, let me see. I can somewhat, after giving it thought, as understand. Awesome. Yes. Yes. Get Daddy 5, Pumpkin. Yes. Say yes. Thank you. Y'all don't laugh at my what's the name? I gotta get some curtains one day. Right now we're doing trash bags. Shout out to, let me see. Shout out to Mrs. Subjects. Why you can, let me see. Shout out to Mrs. Subjects. I can somewhat, after giving it thought, is understand also why you say what you're saying about sharing things with your woman. But all women is same. You know, I said that message subject. I said, you know, we have the, that's definitely true. No such thing as all or every. Awesome don't do all or every or right or wrong. 100%. I don't do right or wrong over here. I only do what is. Don't you go right? He's just talking. Now, who is? I'm not just talking. Toombs. You know, Toombs, you done came back and been raising hell since you've been back. I think I need to be. Yeah, you know, I might need to rethink this wrench thing after all. Shout out to Fancy. I'm thankful my parents left the church 20 years ago. My mom said something ain't right about this. Actually, your mother's a smart woman. Thank you, Lord. Cheapo. You know, remember Archie Bunker? Yeah, that's Archie Bunker. He said clothe. He said clothe. Yeah, he did say Tom. Remember that, Tom? Close the doors. You. Boy, y'all lucky Gizmo here. Y'all to be rolled, man. Whoa. Shout out to Toombs. Yep, giving it out. Yep. They say Gizmo. They say in about an hour we're gonna be paying for them beans. Yeah, damn, he all the way up there. Reading, y'all. Yep. Playing church and being in church, two different things. Yep, facts, edible. Young beans. What right? No, hey, edible, no rice. I had a little turkey bacon in there. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. And gave her some fruit cocktail. Shout out to El Cheapo. You wasn't there. Who knows the context? People say things through the clip, down through the church. Cheapo, you know he is snake. Come on, Cheapo. Don't defend that. Now, ain't nobody attacking you and yo, you know what I mean? You can believe what you want, and I'm all for that. He's a snake. Those people in those mega churches is snakes. All of them. You know what I mean? In the end, they always get exposed as messing around. With some type of women, boys, young men, thieves, liars, crooks. Then they come right back to the black community begging for forgiveness. Only God can judge me. They say all the same thing. He who was without sin cast the first stone and all that. Man, get up out of my face, man. Like I say, El Cheapo, I get it. See, here's the thing. Black people are very, very forgiving people. Like, we are very benevolent people. And I mentioned that too. We've forgiven people for things that people would never have forgiven us for. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like them. That's where I am. So we're very, very different. You know what I mean? We will forgive people. We will let people, we think that people can change, and we see the best in people. However, no one sees the best in us. You know what I mean? We're always judged by our absolute worst. However, everybody else is judged by their absolute best. And that's my position, Cheapo. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that, you know what I mean? In terms of, you know what I mean? Like, I don't be hitting no pumpkin. Here. No, baby. Here, pumpkin. Here, Tinkum. Where's Rufus at? Oh, God, I got to get Rufus. Every time Rufus get lost. Here, baby. Here go Rufus. There you go, baby. I'm sorry. Y'all, if I don't keep Rufus around, it'd be a problem. Shout out to the chat. Please ride him some Cheapo. Let me see.
there you go, context. Listen, I know I know what that clip said, Cheapo. I know that he said that it costs money to sit up here or something like that. Everybody got to give $100. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case. He said, I need 30,000. I can't remember what he said. But, you know, whatever it was, it wasn't something that a man who what I believe is consistent with the word that you, because in the end, I thought it was coming. See, Cheapo, I get confused because I'm just a man with a GED. So I'm not that smart. I thought it was come as you are. I thought it was, you know what I mean? I thought that, you know what I mean? Like in the end, I've never seen these people give anything other than book bags. They could do a book bag drive. They get some book bags that they get donated. You know what I'm saying? Where's the real opportunity for the people that really look like you? No man is perfect. But I'm saying when you say that you a man of God and you doing his work, then you held to a higher standard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be held to a higher standard. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I'm going to hell, it's gotta be a special place for a guy that's a liar like these guys. Listen, there it is here. If I'm going for everything that I've done, and I'm wrong, and it is a heaven or hell, hey, look here, y'all, let me tell y'all something. It's gotta be lovers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put these motherfuckers in the bowels. I know I can't be with them. I ain't saying I ain't gonna be in hell. I ain't in the hottest part. You know what I'm saying? Shit. For real. All these people do is take from our community. But once again, that's not, you know what I mean? Y'all know how I get off them. I don't really want to do that. Because, well, here's the thing, unless y'all just really want to do that, you know what I mean? That's what the chat, you know what I'm saying? That's what the chat is clamoring for. In the end, this is about Awesome and his feelings. And Messy Subjects even agrees with me now, which gives me, this is why I like my chat, y'all. Because I have some independent, here's the thing. You may not, I'm cleaning this pot, y'all. You may not always agree with everything that I say. And that's okay. However, you have the opportunity to prove me wrong, if indeed I am, and one or two things will happen. Either I'll give y'all the credit of saying, you know what, maybe I need to rethink that. You know what I mean? And I don't have any problem doing that. Or my position is solidified. And today my position is absolutely solidified. Today my position is absolutely 100% solidified. I'm gonna catch up with the chat, y'all, in a minute. I had to clean the beans out the bottom of that. I'm not gonna get Gizmo a bath tonight. I'm just gonna wash her up. Change my mind. She had a bath yesterday. I get my wipe down. I get Gizmo a wipe down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now so she can get some rest. Spoon takes too long. Gotta get that sugar off. I'm gonna spill it. beans came out good, y'all. They ain't too spicy, so I ain't gonna add no more spice to them. I'm gonna come back and clean up this kitchen. I'm gonna wash her up right now. As a matter of fact, I gotta get some water. I can get back to the chat. But yeah, y'all, listen, shit gotta make sense. That's all I'm ever saying, chat. If things can make sense to me, you can get me on board. I'm a very, very practical man. As long as it makes sense, I'm all for it. Okay, this makes sense, this doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? You know, we chalk it up, we set it up, you know, we slice it up. However, you know what I mean? Wherever we land is where we land, right? Being a man is supposed to be hard, man. It's supposed to be. Can't get around that. Can't get around that, y'all. Y'all, which one is Gizmo wearing tonight? This one is, vote for this one for one. And this one for two. I'm gonna let y'all pick, let the chat pick. We'll take both of them. Hey, Tink. Hey, Tinker. Hi, Daddy's Tink. Hi, Precious. You know your father loves you, right? Mm-hmm. You know your father loves you, right? Let me hold on, y'all. And y'all, all I'm ever saying is, let it make sense. If it makes sense, tap me in. If it don't make sense, I'm out. See, he thought you was talking about him. Quiet, Cheapo. He was trying to start something. You missed Cheapo's comment about dead Jackie Boys. I hate you. Read the comments. Put one in the chat if y'all agree. Oh, that's where we at. That's what. Yes, Pumpkin, I'm coming to get you. He reads the comments wrong, man. Oh, do I? Y'all know I'm new to this. He talks too much of get the kids in the chat. Oh, shit. I saw that. Yes, Pumpkin. No, show what you was doing. Go and do it again. Go on, keep showing it. Okay, yes, but Pumpkin, you can use your words. You don't have to act. You don't have to do that. Here, baby. Okay. Here, baby. Here. You read chat wrong. What the fuck? I missed that. Trash bags. Curtis is new. Yeah, that's been there. Yeah, that's been there. Pumpkin, sit down. Okay, get out of the camera. Okay, come here. I'm about to give you some. I'm about to wash you up now. Come here. Let's see here. Trash bag. Oh, y'all laughing about that? Leave my wrench alone. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you close, Toombs. Don't worry about it. You cruising for a bruising around here. Shout out to Fancy. Let me see. Y'all let this grandpa catch it with the comments, please. I'm not that behind, am I? Shout out to Fancy, right? Whatever, Toombs. Okay, yeah. See, Toombs, keep co-signing. Loretta, I'm irritated with him. What? I'm trying to catch up, Fancy. What? I had to watch that bowl. Fancy. He reading too slow. I can see. Thank you very much, Missy Subjects. I've been nothing that Gizmo is repeating a lot of words that you're saying. Awesome. So be careful with your words. Giz is pronouncing V words now. Thank you. I will do that. Marvin Sapp tossed it long ago. That's the whole mother story. Okay, Marvin Sapp. Who was Marvin Sapp? One of preachers? Come on, let me see. Shout out to Mrs. Shout out to Daughter Design. Here, come here. Here, you sit still. This ain't no damn party. Get your little bad ass. I'm gonna whoop. Come here. Stop it. You better listen. Dog it. Come as you are. Yeah, that's what they say. May, I see this. That's what they say. I gotta read Daughter Design. Stop it. Stop it! No! Shush. Come here. Thou daughter Zion, come as you are, the eternal scripture. So that's a false doctrine, and the building was never for social. Supposed to leave your sins at the door and want to learn to heal yourself. Yeah, I listen. I can see. Hey, daughters of Zion. I can see a lot of that being the case. You know what I mean? You know what happened is, man, as usual, perverse things for his own. You know what I mean? For his own benefit, and here, you're left with what you're left with. So, we just have to start to get back to some semblance, some kind of truth. You know what I mean? That's just the way that is. It's not a messy subject, though. I agree. Being the church and playing church are exactly two different things. It's facts. We agree there, messy subjects. Zion, mad girl. Yep, she did. It's two different churches, pagan Rome, and eternal church, Jerusalem, Zion. Speaking, sister. You won't hear no disagreements? I'm awesome. Let me see. I do agree with your statement, Sapphire, okay, Sapphire, new shot to Yancey. Come as you are is very demonic. That's why the homosexuals and weirdos in the church, Christian, pedophiles, and pastors, 100%. What's the tools about, y'all? Did y'all hear about this government shutdown? What's going on there? Marvin Sapp lost a long time ago. He's fine into that one. Yes, the government shut down. Red Tombs tell me about it. I've seen the video already clear. I think Marvin Sapp is a pastor. Don't threaten me with a good time. Marvin Sapp said close the door. Yeah, close the door. I just found out about the shutdown. Daughters stay. We said daughters, they stay crashing out. Oh yeah, for sure. And like I say, you know what I mean. And the only one that's gonna lose gonna be people like us. We the one, you know what I mean. But yet, we think we have so much. But in truth, I swear to God, like y'all, I just want to see it. I just want to see it for a moment. I just want to see us come together for a moment, just to see what it look like. Then everything could go back to, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know what would happen. But, we just too money hungry. We just done lost our way. We don't believe in. We don't believe in anything righteous anymore. And that's the problem. I don't ever want my daughter to think that money, to allow money to control who she is, or to think that we're better. Because when things come around, y'all, we still gonna, like, I don't ever want, like, I still want to be able to get, like, I don't ever want her to think that, to forget, humble beginnings, for sure. Shout out to, just found out, government shut down the Red Tomb child maker. You think it's gonna come to an agreement? You think this is gonna get everything? Shout out to, like Teddy P's, where he's gonna close the doors. I'm saying, okay, now I'm caught up. All right, y'all, I'm caught up. So, yeah, ladies. In the end, when things really truly come down, and I always like to say when you break a thing down to its lowest common denominator. Oh, that was the two y'all picked. Y'all picked this one for two. That's what y'all was picking. Y'all picked two for this one. To make Gizzy. So, where is Gizmo? Tell you what, speaking of Teddy P, man, I'm going to give you my top 3 male vocalists all time. Give you my top 3 male vocalists all time. This is very hard. This is very hard. However, and this is in no particular order, I'm just giving you my top 3, you know what I mean, male vocalists all time. I got David Ruffin, Teddy Pendergrass, and I got Luther Vandross. Those are my top 3 male vocalists all time. Now, y'all give me y'all's. And how do y'all like my list? Yeah, those are my top 3 male vocalists. And like I said, and it's a very hard list because here's the thing, because you're always gonna leave people out. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So it's never this is very subjective. You know what I mean? But those would be, dang it, y'all. She growing out of this already. Y'all look at the shoulders. Just barely want to come up off her shoulders, y'all. Man, I remember this thing fit easily. Pumpkin stop growing so much because daddy ain't got no money like that. It's gonna fit tonight. But she probably can get a couple more wears out of it, y'all. But that joker won't last too much longer. Shout out to out of the 3 you said. Yeah, Fancy, that's who. No. I just want to know how you think. Do you like my list? And who are your top 3 male vocalists of all time? And like I said, because here's the thing, there's always people you're gonna leave out. But if you asking me to just put my, you know what I mean, to just put it all on the table and just give it up. Ooh, Ediva got 2 of my 3. Ediva got 2 of my 3. She got Teddy Luther and she got Aaron Hall. So I got 2 of the 3. So me and Ediva agreed 2 out of 3. Aaron Hall. You know what? I wouldn't. Wow. You know what? He just may belong in this conversation. I'll tell. It's a couple people. Because here's the thing, you're leaving out. You know, and it's us. You know what I mean? Because I think Eddie Kendricks has a place in this conversation. James Brown has a place in this conversation. What is what's my man name from Switch, y'all? What's my man name from Switch? Marvin Gaye is definitely in this guy. Yep, got Marvin in here. Gerald Levert. Okay, man got Gerald Levert in there. Mayor got Gerald Levert. Luther Vandross, so she got one of mine. Gerald Levert, Marvin Gaye. You think Gerald Levert mine is in this conversation? Is he that impressive as a vocalist? Now we not talking about performer, lady. We just talking about he got a microphone. He got a mic. No, Pumpkin. You gonna get wet. No. It's too wet on you. No, baby. Where your pup? Oh, there you go. Here, baby. He got a microphone, a spotlight, and a glass of water. And he gotta hold your attention for 2 hours. That's all we dealing with. Marvin Gaye. I don't know. I don't know about Gerald. Your Marvin Gaye, your Luther Vandross is That's the And like I say, you Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight is in this conversation. Michael Jackson, a young Michael Jackson. Young Michael Jackson vocal. Kind of thing. Performer, yeah, Fancy, but vocals. I'm talking about vocals as an adult. He's the best child singer ever. He's the best child singer ever. Like that's not even up for debate. From the ages of 5 to 17, 18. Now, the question, Fancy, is where do you rate that Off the Wall album? I got that album as one of the best albums ever, but then you got to look at Thriller. And then I'm just talking about vocals. See, I'm trying to take the performance out of it. I don't know if I can put him with these guys, Fancy. I don't know if I can put, what y'all think, chat? I don't know if you can put him with these guys. Aaron Hall was that dude back in there. That's his facts. Anybody, and shout out to, listen, Guy was them guys. Guy was actually, y'all go back and listen to that whole New Jack. They was responsible. What was it? It was Teddy Riley, Aaron Hall, and what was the other guy's name, y'all? It's 3 of them. I'm looking at him right now. I'm gonna be so mad when y'all name him. RL. Let me see. Gerald Levert. Gerald Levert was a sexy teddy bear. Okay, but okay, man. I know you liked him, but I'm talking about just straight vocals. I'm talking about just straight vocals. Now we know the family is talented. We know his daddy Eddie was talented. We know that the family, the Levert, we get all of that. I'm just dealing with straight vocals. Shout out to Fancy. Brian McKnight voice is like butter. Brian McKnight does have a beautiful voice. Brian McKnight does have a beautiful voice. Where do y'all put? Question, y'all, is KC in this conversation? Does he belong in this conversation? I'm asking the chat. Does he belong in this conversation? What about I'm looking at him right now, y'all. I've lost it. I don't think Keith Sweat belongs in this conversation. I don't think his vocals are. Keith Sweat has made amazing songs. I don't know if he's an amazing singer. Y'all see what I'm difference? I think that's fair, y'all. Because because you can make an amazing song. You know what I mean? But are you an amazing singer? I don't know if Keith Sweat is an amazing singer, so that's just me. I don't put him in this realm of, you know what I mean? Hey y'all, I think Anthony Hamilton can be in some sort of honorable mention. He may not be with these guys, but however, I don't think it's fair to have this conversation if you don't at least put him, like, you got to put some respect. They say put some respect on his name. You got to put some respect on Anthony Hamilton's name. I'll tell y'all another one. Maxwell is definitely in this conversation. Maxwell is absolutely in this conversation. So what do y'all think about what I said there? Shout out to, let me go to the chat. Byron Knight's voice is like, but I definitely agree, Fancy. He definitely, yes, Zion. I love his voice. Fancy. Barry White. Barry White. Barry White's in this. Okay. Okay, daughter Zion. Messy subjects. I'm not trying to be funny. Also, that's okay. But I'm so glad the Most High sent your ass down, giving you to be a daddy to the precious Gizmo. Giving you Giz has allowed you to sit down, think, and grow tremendously. Yeah, messy subjects. I don't take that as funny, and I want you to know something. You don't have to qualify that, sister. I know you're not trying to be funny, and a lot of people have said that. You know what I mean? I would not be here if she were not here, and that is true because I've said this. I never think crime was wrong, and I still don't. This country was built on it, so I would be trying to get my piece. You know what I mean, as well. So that's just what it is. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not here to try to act like I'm a nice guy and I changed. You know what I mean? I'm reformed. I haven't. I won't. You know, the only thing that I'm trying to do is stay out of prison, you know, because I cannot go back because she has nobody. So if I do anything that is against the law, then I have literally let her down, and nothing else that I ever do will ever be worthwhile. So how can I let this little girl down knowing that she needs me? So there's truth there, and she definitely did that. It's I don't like where we are. I don't like being poor. I don't like, a lot of things, but I am grateful that we got a roof over our head. We got, food in our stomach, and she's healthy, and I'm strong, and there's a lot to be thankful for. So, you know what I mean? It may not, it may not look pretty, and it probably doesn't, but, I'm here, right? I'm here for the fight. And I'm not gonna let this little girl down. Y'all can book that. Like, it's a lot of things that's gonna happen, but me giving up on her and me crashing out, that's just not gonna happen. Shout out to girl Barry was that. Yeah. Barry had a hell of a voice. Shout out to Barry White. They're all different categories. They're all in different categories, though. Right. You're right, man. But here's the thing. Yes, they're all in different categories. We agree. But here's the thing. But in the end, you got your money. and you can and these are the 3 top vocalists that you've heard in your lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So that right there to me is what we're dealing with. Who are they? And that's, you know what I'm saying? And that's because in the end, we got a lot of people that, you know what I mean, that you know, that can sing, that have sung, you know what I mean, in the end. However, and they're not, but these guys, these are the people that we don't have to, they're not hiding behind entertainers. They're really, really real singers, real vocalists. So that's what we're dealing with, y'all. That's all we're dealing with. Your top 3 male vocalists all time. You know what I'm saying? Not instrument, you know what I'm saying? Just being able to, you like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you something. It's a That was my man named he made Ghetto Love when he went solo. He made Whose Is It? He sung he was lead singer for Ready for the World. I'm looking at him right now. He on the album cover with his shirt off. Dog it. I'm looking right at the brother, and I know him too. I don't know him personally, but it's gonna come to me. Shout out to Reddit Tunes. What child? Don't forget R. Kelly. Ooh, Tunes. He not in this category. No, Tunes. No, Tunes. I don't think. Yes, Precious. Yes, baby. Yes, Mama. Yes. What's wrong, Mama? Come on, you want Daddy to hold you? You don't care about this stupid conversation. You want Daddy's love and appreciation. I don't think Toombs that R. Kelly belongs in this conversation. I think he falls more in the category of a great song maker. I think he falls more because he's made great songs. Anybody that say R. Kelly ain't made great songs, then you a hater. When he was with the Public Announcement, when Honey Love dropped, man, quit playing with me. Like quit playing. Like his ability to make music, I think is unquestionable. Now his ability to sing, that's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. So, Babyface. My. Yeah, Kenneth Edmonds. I think he got something to say in this conversation. Yes, I think it's fair for Kenneth Edmonds to have a place at this, to have a seat somewhere at this table as one of the. Yes. I think that's fair, man. That's fair. Ed, but no, who you saying? R. Kelly, my number one. What now, Toombs? You like his music, but I'm talking about vocals. Messy subjects. Yes, sis. Set his ass down. Okay, well, Fancy co-signing. Fancy, listen. If anybody, Fancy do anything else, if I gotta talk to correct Fancy any again in this chat, y'all gonna time her out. Keith can't even sing. Well, I don't know if he can't sing, Fancy. He's just not in this group. Keith has a different sort of. Keith makes great music. He makes great songs. Keith done gave us some hits. Y'all know Keith done gave us some hits over there. No, Pumpkin, you done getting down. No, Precious. No, Precious, no. No, you little Precious. Some are sexy and some are singers. Yeah, man, we just dealing with vocals. All we dealing with is, listen, Luther, listen, y'all. I want y'all tonight, do me a favor. Y'all, this is a homework assignment. Also, I'm giving y'all homework. Go listen to A House Is Not a Home live. Luther. A House Is Not a Home. You tell me, this is sung live in a stadium, and when you see it, you're going to hear him walk back and forth past the microphone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before he begins to sing. Hey, this when you know you're black. You get it doing this. Hey, you black, you. Look at, hey, y'all, look at Gizmo. Gizmo, do it. Gizmo.
Gizzy. Gizzy. Look, come here, you little brat. Hey, Gizmo, I want y'all to see what Gizmo did. Shout out to, let me see. Casey, I think Casey, listen, people don't really want to give Casey a lot of credit tunes because, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't have been no Jodeci. Now I ain't saying JoJo couldn't sing. KC was the vocals in that group. KC was the vocals in that group. JoJo had his moments. I'm not saying he couldn't sing. He wasn't his brother. And I think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? I think that, y'all, I saw them. I caught up. Let me tell y'all something, chat. This is share a little something with y'all. The last time I saw them live, y'all, they came to the Detroit Fox Theater in 2012. Y'all look it up. I had just got off parole. I had a whole plan to take over this. Like, I'm so excited. I just got off parole. I went to celebrate. Met this, you know what I'm saying? I'm dating this chick. You know what I'm saying? I take her to go see Casey. Whitney Houston. No, Whitney Houston went there. Pumpkin, don't try to steal the show. It was, who was there, y'all? Oh, yeah. New Edition they was opening up for New Edition. It's right before Whitney died. Bobby was there. Bobby fat ass forgot the steps. It was so the show was super off the hook, right? Had great seats. I'm basically close to the floor. I think I'm about 6 rows back. Great night. I'm locked up for a murder case before 6 a.m. Misunderstanding. My print was on a wall on a door of a guy. You know what I mean? They got, you know what I mean? It was terrible. I had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It was all. But that was, you know. Anyway, long story short, I saw Casey and JoJo that night. They were terrible. They could not sing. Yes, Pumpkin. Where's Rufus? Here, I did not know. Okay, I was looking for him. I was looking for your Rufus. I did not know where he was at. Now look at you. Shout out to Fancy. And Fancy. This comment come as you are is what it is, but staying as you are isn't what Most High meant. One has to be converted. Yeah, I see that. I see that, messy subjects. I can see that. What about Montel Jordan? No, Edible, he ain't in this. No, Edible. No, he not in this. He not in this group. This is a very, very select group of the best male vocalists ever. I don't think it, but y'all was, Loretta agrees that Anthony Hammer, she agreed with me when I said Anthony. Anthony got something to say in this. Maxwell, I mentioned y'all too. Y'all didn't give Maxwell the proper credit that I think nobody mentioned him, but Maxwell definitely got something to say about this. And let me see, my sister wrote for Keith. Oh, did she? Fancy, your sister wrote for Keith Sway? He been to the house? Oh yeah, how tall is he, Fancy? That's because they say a lot of these guys be short in real life. How tall is he? Shout out to Mike. Maxwell can impregnate you with that voice and that messy hair from back in the day. Maxwell, listen, Maxwell was very, very, very smooth. Shout out to Maxwell. Messy. Shout out to Fancy. Keith got good music. He just can't really sing. Yes, that's his facts, man. Fancy. Keith Sweat is a wonderful, like, I saw him, y'all. I saw him in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? He opened up for Silk. But I spent most of the night y'all, I went to the dang on to get this woman a drink. Y'all, I spent damn near an hour trying to get a drink. By the time I was so mad, y'all. The line this is what happened, y'all, sometime when you got the wrong people. They didn't have enough concession stands. That ever happened to y'all? I spent so much time in the doggone concession stand. By the time I got back, Keith was almost. I was pissed, but I did hear him do. Don't Stop the Love. He did that one. And what else did he do? He did one more. That one he did with not Total, y'all. That one he did with Cut Close. Oh yeah. If you really, really want it, y'all remember that? All you gotta do is get up on it. He did that one. Cut Close wasn't there, but yeah, that's what I did. I saw him in Cincinnati. Shout out to Keith, man. Fancy, yeah, for real, huh? Let me see. You're doing a great
Great job, your baby girl is your greatest motivation. Beautiful. Appreciate you, Ryan. I'll tell you what, you know what I'm saying? Motivation always come from within. I always say that, man. But I'll tell you what, inspiration, yeah. Yeah, definitely my inspiration, man. Shout out to Ray Niche. Is that Ray or Ray Niche? Appreciate you for being here. Facts Fancy about Keith. Yes. Josh, what's up, though? Josh, you know what I'm saying? Josh, what's up, man? Good to see Josh in the Chizak. Josh in the Chizak. Johnson came through to say what up, though. Shout out to Josh. Welcome in, Ray. There, that's his Facts Fancy. Shots. Facts. I grew up singing. I grew up with singing groups and love songs, not songs of today. Yeah, yes, it's a lot different time, man. You had to really had talent to get on. Shout out to Josh, Journey lead singer, even though that's rock. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up, Josh. I'm gonna have to educate myself a little bit. Journey lead singer. Even though that's right. Okay, now if we want to, you know what I mean? Now listen, if I throw some white groups in there, I tell y'all, listen, if you really want to go there, Josh, I'm gonna tell you something. One of the best white vocalists I ever heard was Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald is definitely at the table for the white vocalists. And I'm gonna tell you something else. He might be at the table for any vocalist. For real, Michael McDonald, you know what I'm saying? The lead singer of the Doobie Brothers. If you don't know Michael McDonald, then you in the way. Michael McDonald is like that. Justin Timberlake is a hell of a performer. I don't know if he's in this particular group, even though he can sing. He just not him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of what's my man name, y'all? I like Sting from the Police. He's like that. YouTube Bono. I know a little something. Hey, Josh, I know a little something. Shout out to Miss Toombs. R. Kelly. Toombs, get off Kelly. Ain't nobody riding with you with that. You on your own. Shout out to TBA. Hello, Michael. Where's Tito? I'm Mike. Here's Tito. Tito was here. Tito, say hi. Hi. Yeah, Tito said hi. Yeah, this is Tito. Shout out to TBA. TBA in the house. Thanks for joking. Thanks for joking the live. Thanks for joining the live. Shout out to Fancy. Fancy's always appreciate TBA. Yes, indeed. Shout out to TBA. Shout out to Ronald Isley. Yeah, Ron's at the yes. You're not going. No pushback here. No pushback here. Ron got something to say. Ron definitely got something to say. He not only has the songs to back it up, the longevity. He definitely got the voice. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got the voice. Love and like TBA. Why not? What you talking about? Why not, Toombs? You tripping, R. Kelly. Who think R. Kelly is a great singer? Now let's see. Okay, we got 12 people in the chat. I wish I knew how to do a poll, y'all. I gotta figure this out. Who thinks R. Kelly? Now here's my position. I think R. Kelly is a great artist. I think he's very musically talented. I'm just talking about sitting on stage with a microphone and a glass of water and saying go. I don't think R. Kelly is in this realm. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. And you know who I may be wrong. We're gonna let the chat vote. Ediva, I only listen to old school R&B. That's because you smart, Ediva. You a smart woman. Shout out to Loretta. Kelly got them vocals. Okay, we about to find out, Tunes. We're gonna find out what the chat say. Messy subject. Luther Vandross is and always will be the greatest vocal. Shout out to Messy subject. You definitely agree with me. Yeah, he's definitely in my top 3. Ain't no doubt about that. Yeah. That's facts. Shout out to May. I've been to every Luther concert in NYC. Ooh, wow, I bet that was special. Oh, I bet that was. I never saw him live. I heard him. Oh, you heard it live? You heard him live? You heard him live? Look, Gizmo trying to steal the show. Gizmo, stop trying to steal the show. It's not about you. You, Tito. I keep telling you, Tito. Stop stealing the live. No, this is about Daddy. Daddy has things that he's doing. This has nothing to do with you. Shout out to Ediva. You write awesome. Thank you very much. I always like when anything start out, you write awesome. Shout out to Ediva. You know what, Ediva? You know what, Ediva? Hold on 1 second. I know how to. Now you got one job, Ediva. You got one job from here on out. You've been back. I baptize you in the name of the awesome and the Gizmo. Now keep Fancy in check, and if she get out of order, you put her on timeout since nobody else will. That's what your job is. Shout out to Ediva. You write awesome. Luther at the top. Stevie Wonder. Ooh, yes. That's facts. Stevie someone said it, Pumpkin. Nobody stop trying to be cute. You should be, the pumpkin is 9:30 at night. You should be asleep anyway. This is what I don't like. Shout out to Messy Subject. Luther's one of the greatest vocalists of all time. My favorite one, period. Yeah, Messy Subject. He definitely shout out to Ray. My top vocals are Luther, Marvin Gaye, and Peebo Bryson. Ooh, look at Ray. Ray done threw Peebo in there. So a lot of us agree with. So here's who I got, Ray. I picked David Ruffin, I picked Teddy Pendergrass, and I picked Luther. So you know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it. Shout out to KC, got them vocals. This is facts, KC. Hey, baby Giz. Auntie see you. She said, hey, Auntie baby. She said, hey, man. She said, hey, pumpkin. Let me see. KC and Fantasia. Real life. You kidding? Well, they all from North Carolina? They are from North Carolina. I can see that. I didn't know that, though. Let me see. Her baby hair is popping. Yeah. She. I was gonna do her hair tonight, but I'm leaving her alone. Them drugs, them drugs destroyed his vocals. You don't take care. The creator has a thing, y'all. If you don't take care of what he gives you, then he'll take it from you. Yes, that's what destroyed him. Keith is tall. Okay. He looked tall on TV. I love Silk. Yeah. Silk G and okay, Gizmo. Hey, listen, stop trying to be cute. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what I call trying to be thirsty for attention. See, this is Gizmo got to understand, y'all, that she is number 2 in this thing. You are not number 1, pumpkin. You will never be number 1. There is no show without Daddy. Maxwell wasn't sounding too good on Facebook. Yeah, maybe he fell off, Toombs. Maybe he did fall off. Do y'all remember like that? Like you have to really, really take care of your voice. That's your money maker. If you don't take care of it, then you can forget it. Shout out to Reddit Toombs. The lead singer from Silk is. That's a G. G, the little short one, ain't he, Toombs? That's G, ain't he? Shout out to Cheapo. I seen Maxwell a few months ago. He's amazing. Okay, somebody just Toombs said that he didn't sound good on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You know, he can't hit the notes like he used to do. You know what I'm saying? We hit This Woman's Work. I haven't heard him though recently, so I'm not sure. Shout out to Reddit. Stop, pumpkin! No! See, you're gonna make me lose the live. I'm gonna whoop your little bad. Stop! Y'all, how do I hit the live? I don't even know. Gizmo! I'm gonna whoop the Yo, I'm gonna whoop her little bad. I'm trying to tell you. She cruising for a bruising like a motherfucker around this motherfucker. Let me see, the lead singers is Silk. I seen Maxwell a few months ago. The lead singer, Silk. Silk, Silk, them guys, cheapo. I was telling her, I saw them live in Cincinnati one time. And I miss Freak Me. I guess I spent most of the night messing around trying to get a drink for this chick that was there. I was upset. Gizmo, stop. Right and wrong ways of love. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Keith has made classic songs. Keith makes classic songs. Keith has made songs that's gonna stand. Put it like this: at any black cookout for the next 100 years, you can put on Keith. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I just don't think he's in this class of, you know what I mean, of singer when we're talking about these particular individuals. What did I have y'all vote on earlier? I was so busy talking. Let me see y'all let Garen Paul catch it. Yeah, okay, fancy. Ediva, didn't I just baptize you? I thought I baptized Ediva. Ediva, why you ain't got your... Ediva, you is a moderator. Where's your wrench at? Baptize Fancy. Take care of my light work, please. Thank you. Toombs, you can get baptized too since you co-signer. Mouth. How you like that? How you like that, Mouth? Just this mouthy baby. Everybody can catch a stray. You know what I'm saying? Not a fancy. When is your next interview? Listen, Ediva, don't start coming here trying to be soft. All right, listen, we playing a hardcore domino around here. BGs were good. Phil Collins, super facts. Gizmo, here. You don't have to scream at me, pumpkin. That's not nice. Let's see. Ediva, we did one last night. It was on my page. Yeah, it did phrase up. That's facts. Shout out to Messy Subjects. Son, I am into all great artists. Music happens to be the most intricate part of my life. I believe that, Messy Subjects. I believe that. Give me some Hall and Oaks. Who is Hall and Oaks, Toombs? Y'all don't watch TV. Who the hell is all fancy? I'll subscribe and catch the next one. Yeah, see. You hating always. Shout out to R. Kelly's a genius. That's okay. I know what I'm gonna do with you. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got something for you. R. Kelly's a genius writer and song. This is facts. Nobody's denying that. Let me see. Edible, much love. Y'all hating. Don't worry about it. You ain't seen nothing yet. Hi, Gizzy, auntie. Let me see. Are you She said, hey, Miss Subject, say, hey, pumpkin. Just saying. I ain't give no cheapo. I honestly don't watch TV, fancy. What kind of toys she got? She got some. She needs some more. All the stuff is old for real. She got some. Like I say, she done had them jumps. Cause I had bought her a bunch of stuff, y'all, before we came down here. And so a lot of that stuff she done really play with. It's like a piano thing, and you know what I mean? And she don't really have that many toys and stuff. Whenever I get some, y'all know how it is. So, a lot of stuff just gotta be kind of put on the burner, back burner. I'm gonna try to go to the thrift store. I'm gonna try to go there this weekend and see what we can find. Kendra Live. I'm ditching y'all. All right, fancy. Go ahead and enjoy. Go ahead. Tell I said my best. That's okay. See when you come back if your wrench here. Shout out to Messy Subjects. Awesome. Leave Pumpkin alone. She has decided she's taking over the show. She is not taking over this show, Messy Subjects. I am Michael. She is Tito. Salute, black man. Chris in the house, 313. Chris, why'd I say 0? Is that a 0? Did you change that to 0? Or is that a 1? Is my eyes deceiving me? I hope my eyes ain't starting to play tricks on me. Baby. I appreciate you, Chris. Oh, Chris Watts in the house. That's a 303. I thought it was 313. Did you change did you move? Shout out to El Cheapo. Babies don't want to just sit there like this. She want to be a baby child. Well, she ain't got, listen. That's the rules, Cheapo. There's some rules and some discipline around here. That's all I got. And I can't, it's either that or put her in the tango bed. Shout out to, yes, we are first, cuz. Yes, they are first. Okay, I didn't know that. That's good information. Shout out to daughter Zion. Fancy, you are watching Kendra Sleeve Circus Show, yes, because Fancy Messy, y'all didn't know that. Fancy super messy, Messy Subjects. I really have a heart for kids. Thank you so much, Messy Subjects. I appreciate it. I'm glad because she definitely needs it. We make it the best way we can, and this right here helps. Let me see. El Cheapo, Jiki. Cheapo, let's be lady. Let's behave like a lady. Daughter Zion, it was a joke. Yeah, she better. Yeah, I wish you had left. She'd have came back. That wrench would have been gone. Yeah, that's G. Messy Subjects. Y'all are for real. Make me laugh. You awesome at it, kids. I'm glad we able to do that. Yeah, still entertaining, Fancy. Daughter Zion, I catch her videos from time to time, though. Shout out to May. If you make us all a mob, then we will only be able to cancel ourselves. That's not a bad idea neither. I have y'all cannibalize each other. I'll be watching MLBW reaction videos and be rolling out laughing. Yeah, he's gotten so much better. Shout out to Daughter Zion. I say he's the king. He's the king of the reactions right now. He's absolutely king. His timing, he's fun. Like he's light years ahead of anybody else. Like his are perfect. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I mean? Period boy. Shout out to my dog, MLBW, man. Best in the reaction business, man. Nobody messing with him. Messy Subjects, awesome. As Gizmo parent, you are in the moment. But these moments with Gizmo are so precious, little innocent voice. It's to be cherished. Awesome. Is it? Is it as annoying as she is? She looking at me. Thank you, Messy Subjects. I'll try to do more of that. Miss Toombs, you don't know who the hell Hall & Oaks is. No, is that a singing group? She bored. Shut up, Cheapo. She not bored. Listen, we having a good time around here. She got Rufus. She got Daddy, who's the star of the show. Who's the star, Pumpkin? Cheapo, you want to listen? Why don't you come get her in for the week? Take her to LA so I can get me a break. Shout out to his Hall & Oaks. Hall & Oaks. They sung Man Eater. Okay, I do remember that song. I didn't remember. Okay, Ray Niche, I didn't I do know the song. I had never heard of them. So I have to educate myself. Shout out to May. Fancy bounced out with Kendra. Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna fix Fancy. Thought Kendra was only on. Put her out there, man. Put her out there. Hey, awesome. What's your email for a specific reason? If you're comfortable in giving it to me, I'd like to make things happen in order to be God's best. Yeah. You can have my email messy subjects. You know what I'm saying? It's SVN, V as in Victor, SVN MILEAWESUM at iCloud.com. So see if you can get that. And if you need me to repeat it, I will. Shout out to Greatness. I love when you go live with MAW. Y'all got to do it again. So yeah, he's a very, very busy man. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, yeah, we'll be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Solid, he's a very, very good brother, man. Blessed me too and didn't have to. Shout out, really good man. I made it home, y'all. That's a great. I'm glad you made it home safely, Toombs. It's a crazy world out here. She's having a ball. Here, me and my daughter. We outside. Oh, y'all outside right now? Where y'all about to go, Cheapo? Liz, I was joking, and Kendra be on YouTube. Like, yeah. Okay, that's good, Fancy. Because had you not responded, your wrench would have been adios. Would have been star 69, whatever it is. Shout out to message subjects, Pumpkin Nose T, and she's the for real star of the show. She is absolutely not the star of the show. Everybody know who the star of this thing is. Everybody know who everybody came to see. Who you come see. Who you come see. Daddy is the one. Daddy is the one. Listen, I'm the one. The gizmo is just a very confused baby. Shout out to, yes, that is singing. Let me see. Really glad you made it. That's absolutely SMV. Yep, that's May. That is it. That's the shout out to May. Thank you very much. That is my email. Shout out to Journey, a good band. I'm gonna educate myself. Please also repeat your email. She just put it in there. My apologies. Little cheapo. I'm saying if I had Gizmo, we'd be outside. Oh yeah, well take her outside. Just leave me alone. Listen. Just leave me alone. All I want to do is rest. Cause this pup is a notorious pup. She's a very, very sick baby. Why you up at 9:30 at night? Do you know every other baby on the planet is asleep? Do you know that? Gizmo. Do you know every other baby is asleep? Y'all, let me tell you what she did to me on the bus, y'all. Let me tell you what she did to me. She got close to my face, acting like she was gonna run. And then she bit my nose, y'all. She bit my nose. I'm talking about she bit the mess out of my nose. Stop. Yeah, hell. Shout out that. Oh, you want to go with Fancy? You want to go with Fancy? No, I'm not. No, look at y'all. She trying to get me again. No, I'm too smart to fall for. You don't want to give me no kiss. No, I'm smarter than that. Nope, I'm not falling for that. Fancy said give her the Stop it. You better behave. You better stop it. Yeah. No, you're not hurting me no more. The lead singer, period. Okay, Josh, that's the lead singer of the group you was talking about. A hard. Stop. That's the lead. Listen, you going with fans. I'm putting you on the first thing smoking. I'm putting you there. You better stop it. Stop. You better listen. Why don't you listen? Pumpkin, please. Stop. Toombs, Toombs, I'm trying to say, this little girl, listen, man. Shout out to mine. Do your neighbors ever knock on your door? No, I just thankfully they upstairs. You know what I mean? And so Gizmo, here, baby, here. Let's calm down. Shout out to Fancy. That's the sleepy shit she's doing. Yes, it's time to go to bed, Pumpkin. It's time. Yes, y'all, and it is. I'm gonna give y'all. Yes. Matter of fact, y'all, and as Fancy said, y'all, that is our time. We'd have been on for Lord have mercy. I've been on 2 hours. Messy subjects. Hey, also repeat your email address somewhere. So, messy subjects. Maya put it in the chat. She just put it in the chat. Check and see if you can see it. Maya, would you post it again, please, if it's not too much trouble? Thank you very much, because I don't know how to post that. Y'all know if I start poking buttons, I'm going to lose live. That's just the bottom line. As soon as I start poking buttons, I'm going to lose live. That's just what that's going to be. We'll give it a few more. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Rose for Princess. Gizmo. Fancy gave you a rose. Okay. Listen, stop trying to be cute. Listen, learn some new. She wants to play. She going to bed, Toombs. Ain't no time she want to play. I don't give a blank what she want. This little girl don't tell me what to do. I'm a beast of a man. You understand me? Don't no 1-year-old pup tell me what to do. Especially no confused one at that. 1 minute she want to act like she want to love on me. The next minute she want to hurt me. You do. You know it's true. No, don't you bite me. No. I'm not letting you bite. No. Josh, prayers for both of y'all and happiness and great help. Josh, back at you, brother. Thank you so much for stopping in. You know what I'm saying? Always appreciate you. Always appreciate everybody stopping in. You know what I mean? That's just what it is, man. Always appreciate that. With that being said, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in, you know what I mean, to the Awesome and the Gizmo show. Make sure I hit the like and subscribe button. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to me. When my son was a baby, my neighbors called the police on me. Was it that bad, man? Wow. That's even. Thank y'all so much. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all was in here with the Awesome and the Gizmo. You know what I'm saying? Gizmo, show your appreciation. How did daddy say? Listen, the Gizmo was going in, y'all. I'm putting, listen. Yeah, she's definitely going. We out of here, y'all. We'll see y'all when we see ya.
Ha ha ha.